What's up, Epic 7? Yeah, Jacko's gorgeous. Awoo! What is up, everybody? Let's get them, guys. Literally just watch my Lizette hero view while we're effed. Maybe, right? We all thought we were effed with Witch of the Mere Tenebria, and she turned out to just be insane, but not game-wrecking. So we'll have to see. Ow. My poor Nodos. Lizette, DJ, whatever. Tomato, tomato. Yo, fat hotshot. Welcome to the stream. Hey, RB. Hold this. Bam, 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 bam. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Stomp that, RB. Feel this approaching ruin. So I've been absent, work. You hadn't done Guild Wars yet? I did one Guild War. Shut up. I was saving it just for you. Missed. Oh, proof of valor? Oh, that's something nasty. Here, hold this. God, that missed too? Well, I guess we're saving this last one for Mr. Ludwig. Here you go, Ludwig. Hold this. 40 for 2 effects. Just fine. Three. 40 for 3. Hey, that one got through. Pop, pop. 5. 4 out of 5 attacks. The math doesn't feel right. Yo, yo, senpai, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Lizette a must pull. Lizette's not a must pull. Lizette's a must have. If you do not have that unit, you don't get to play the game. Here's the way it's going to work, guys. You're going to queue into RTA, and you're going to see first pick. And that means you don't pre-ban Lizette. You draft her. The other guy will pre-ban her. And if you see second pick, well, you figure out who you're letting off the chain because you are definitely pre-banning Lizette. As far as arena goes, may God have mercy on your soul. Ah, bonjour, comment allez-vous? My French is weak, so don't make me say more than that. Lizette Nodos comps. How about Lizette and Estelle comps? PP is gonna suck ass. Oh my god, you know what's gonna suck ass is my freaking my freaking unit's dying. Come on, where are your counters, girl? No, 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 no. Bad LQC. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Anybody else okay with this Rihanna Luciella girl? Me, not so much. I think I got to drop Ruel, guys. I think I got to drop Ruel. Holy tanky ass Ruel. Okay, she'll S3 herself, and that's good. Let's hit this. Okay, can we get a dual attack? Because I do have 30% dual attack, so can we get a dual attack? Pow. Oh, fucking now RNL's gonna go again with 10 billion attacks. Counter attack. Counter attack. It's like she's not even on counter attack. Okay, pop, that's dead. That's gonna first Ruel to waste that. Biblis Estelle, Diche, Ruel. Yeah, that's pretty much the combo, isn't it? God, Biblis. I forgot all about Biblis with her. That's gonna be brutal. I think we've lost this one, guys. My damage limit's not going to keep up. Unless we can keep countering. Counter. You are on counter set. You absolute monster. I got an S1. If I don't S1, I don't heal. Right? There's no heal in this. And I can't soul burn. Did not kill. Counter. What the fuck? 30% is a lie. So Sue's comp. Damn it, Sue. I blame you. I hate being a statistic. I think that team should have worked. Do we have enough juice left in the tank to win this? We really don't. Even if all of us attack and all of us win, I think we are losing this one, guys. I think. That's fine. Fine. Get him. I'm glad I only play the gacha to collect the heroes, not PvP anymore. You know what? I mean, we're all making a big stink, but let's be real. There's a really good chance that it may not be as big of a deal as we think it is. Get that defense break. Pop. Put that there. And this. My RNL's on violets. His is probably also on violets. Hey Tristan, I came back to Epic Sim just yesterday. By the way, I love the IRL Direct. Awesome, man. Welcome back to E7. I am so sorry about your free time. Do we know if the Fragments of Life have pre-made speed or do they use the unit's speed? It didn't really say. I assume it's based on what the old unit's speed is, but we don't really know. I guess we'll find out when it goes live. Oh, the last one that I lost, it might have been a symbol one. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it was a photogenic one, and that's how it just like absolutely murder stomped that. Yeah, I bet you it was photogenic. If somebody wants to go back and look, that would make sense. Yo, Cryptus. Do we know if Pilot Fan is still worth if we don't have Star of the Deep Sea? Funny thing is, you're going to get an artifact selector and you can pick up Star of the Deep Sea because, yeah, you don't want to play Pirate Flan without it. She works, but she is about 50%. It's not like Summertime Assyria where she just doesn't work, but her S1 detonates bombs, but it doesn't place bombs. So without Star of the Deep Sea, her S1 just feels kind of shit. We ain't close, Spectres. I think it's over. I think if the four of them over there don't log in and the rest of us all win our attacks perfectly, I think we still lose. Last minute farming gold right now. Hey man, there's still a oh my god. fucking free Ren. That's for hitting my Teiyu, you son of a bitch. Oh, well. 5 out of 6. It is what it is. I don't know, right? If we drop this one and we drop... Can we drop this one? 280. We can't drop this one. We need to focus on things we can drop. Go for towers we can drop. I think we could pull it off. But who hasn't done their attacks? Three, 360, 360. Let's not. Nah. Even with win bonuses, if Suchi is perfect, I don't think we catch up. They got us, guys. They got us. Works better with the cap off. It was a good fight, though. They brought a good fight. And nice people. They were in my chat earlier, bragging about kicking my ass. That was fun. Neil Vincent, thank you so much for the resub, buddy. I appreciate you. Okay, what else do I have to do? I gotta go visit Hoochie. What is the arena meta right now? It'll be different in 28 minutes. You realize that, right? Oh, wrong dungeon. Detail on Exif, yeah, for real. I got an extra one waiting for. Yeah, just. You think Ilanov? I think more likely Estelle or Lady of the Scales than Ilanov. But hey, por qué no los dos, right? Damn, Hoochie, calm down. You're a charm machine today. A very charming rat of the dungeon. What's the top things you are happy to see with the patch and the things that you think is missing that you wanted the most? Auto sell gear while farming and penguin slider. If you were to make an E7 checklist, what would it be? Penguin slider. Yeah, I don't think Pen does enough. Pen doesn't do shit with Estelle and or Lady the Scales in play. And you can also just make sure that your DJ isn't the highest HP unit, and then most of the units that Pen, you know, like everyone's like, well, just use strays, I'm like, run a freaking super nuky tank with freaking Proof of Valor that's got higher HP, and strays doesn't do shit to her. I don't know, man, it's gonna be rough. P-Flan and Litica. Don't mind if I pick both. I like P-Flan better, but Litica's nice. How do you get the Labyrinth to save with the dead mobs? Keep doing it until you get a run where there are no mobs on the way there, and it just keep going in and out and in and out and in and out till you finally find a map where there's no mobs. Then you never exit. You only yield. You just hit escape and you hit escape and you yield. You don't ever use an exit portal, and it maintains the map. So once you got the map that you're looking for, then just hit escape and yield or try again, either one. Or click the little thing in the little thing in the upper hand corner and yield. If you take a portal out and you actually exit through a portal, it will reflush the map. You don't want to reflush the map. You want to keep this map forever, so you just yield. You get to keep all the things you buy from Hoochie. Let me see. What else? Hey guys, you got 24 minutes left to go enjoy Rift. Get those season rewards that nobody cares about. God, I hated Rift so much it wasn't even worth it to do the battle pass. God, and I could have used these. 500. Okay, you know, no, you know, no, no. I kind of want those boxes. No! I can really use those boxes. I don't want to do Rift. Fuck! Shit, who else is good here? Go get him. It's just one run, right? Just one run. And when are we going to get to do Rift again, huh? Freeland solos it. It's slow, and you got to build your free run right. My free run's not built for it. With Nurse right around the corner, I had a question about Bellion. Can you ballpark the speed range with a speed pursuit set that you would need? I mean, it's a 50% push. So if your fastest unit's 300 speed, then you'll want to have 300 times 0.5. So 150-ish. Add in a little for speed RNG, maybe 160. And that's enough if you're wanting to push a Bellion up. What are the gear sets to farm these days? Hey Goshen, good to see you, brother, man. It's been a minute. You want to farm speed set, and then after that, you should probably farm some speed set. There's also speed set, and then maybe pick up maybe a warfare set for 1 or 2 units, then go back to farming speed set. And then there's a handful of units that want destro set, but some of those, they can also be run on speed set. You'll probably want to pick up some 2-piece sets while you're at it as well. And don't forget speed set. I mean, speed is always going to be king, right? For real, the some of the new sets are really nice, and some of the units require the new sets. Weakening set, warfare set, pursuit set. You know, there's a lot of niche builds, and we're starting to do disgusting things with like Pen Torrent Fervor. Triple sets are really starting to become a thing in E7. But yeah, if you want a nice spread, I think probably you do. What's a good spread, guys? Probably 70% Wyvern. And then maybe 15% Banshee, and then maybe 5% as a Manic, 5%. Or sorry, 3% Golem, 2% Cadies, and then maybe another 5% Ogre. There you go. That's my recommendation for farming spread, assuming that you have no gear whatsoever. Now, if you're already loaded with speed set, but you don't have any Golem gear, that's going to shift a little bit. But assuming you've got 0 gear whatsoever, that's kind of the spread I'd recommend. Get him, Wukong, you can do it. I'm quite outdated. My fastest Ahmed is 307. That's pretty freaking fast. I would put that gear on Rihanna and Luciella, not on Ahmed, though. Also remember when you didn't have 100% episode. Oh yeah. For real. I got some new songs for you guys. Hope you enjoy them. Scar came out, sent me a lot of new stuff. Why is he doing Forbidden Rift? I discovered that I'm 1 win away from getting some of those red boxes. No, I've got a license, Goshen. Twitch, Scar is a homie. Death! Death to the Kraken! Lovely. Okay, that was enough, right? Hey, my pupper procced. I got 60 points. Okay, that was enough, right? You lied! You lied! It wasn't enough. Now I gotta do it again. That's okay, man. That's like saying they outlawed hitting yourself in the dick with a hammer before you got a chance to try it. It's actually fine that you don't have to play Rift, okay? Don't feel bad about that. 20 free summons a day for 3 months is kind of wild. 2 months and a few days, but sure. If they make something better with similar rewards, it'll be a massive win. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they even know what they're going to do with Rift. I really don't. They're taking it offline while they figure out how to revamp it and what to do. Is there maintenance? Yes, sir. In about 18 minutes. I did not have playing Rift on my bingo card for today, guys. Surely Rift will become a charm dungeon? Yeah, charm and gold dungeon. I'd be down. Charm and gold with an ever so slight chance of Molagora? Oh, man. Smoggy would never sell a pack again, though, is the problem with that. When will we get ML Urvalin? You probably don't deserve ML Urvalin. But I'll tell you what, I'll send you some pics. Oh, Goshen, do you still have that picture of Urvalin in the sauna that I made Duke Josh's freaking head explode? You remember that? God, there's no way I'll find that. It was forever ago. Yes, sir. Cosmic will be joining us. How is Little Queen Charlotte now? Devastatingly good. LQC is amazing. Give us ML Tamarin. I'm with you there, Valkyria. I would love me some ML Tamarin. When is ML Wukong? I don't know. I know Salome is a long while before she shows up in the coin shop, but is Pirate Flan worth buying instead of saving for Salome? Pirate Flan, I think, is very, very worthwhile if you've got the gear to build her, and most importantly, that you have Star of the Deep Sea artifact. If you don't have Star of the Deep Sea artifact, I would stay my hand unless you're planning on using that artifact selector for Star of the Deep Sea, because she just loses a lot of her oomph without it. 40 coins for Fapton or Politica? Fapton. Fapton is A tier, Politica is B tier. What are the newer units I should aim for? Goshen, you know how this game rolls, right? I mean, it is a game of build the teams, a game of have the gear, and after that, it's a game of units. But if you're talking about ML5s, I think the most important ML5s right now are Lady of the Scales, Diche, Lizette, School Nurse Yoha, Rihanna and Luciella, and I think those are kind of the big four right now. Salome's good. Elvira is... Oh, Nodos. And Nodos. That's the big five. Bossarunka is really good, of course. Arby is really good. All the other ones are nice additions to your team, but I think you could live without them. I think those first five are going to be really hard to live without to be any kind of competitive. And as far as RGB goes, Estelle, probably Ludwig. I don't know, the RGB are a little bit more gentle on must-haves versus really, really nice. But Yeah, I mean, look at... Oh, Biblis is limited, so he's not going to have Biblis, so it's not really fair to say, oh, you got to go get Biblis, you can't get her anymore, but you got to go get her. Oh, yeah, Hecate. In fact, if you with that limited selector ticket, you go pick your ass up a Hecate. There is no other options. Hey, it's my daughter's favorite metal cover. Okay, that was enough, right? Mother... Okay, it's fine. We can do one more. This guy didn't do Rift? No, fuck Rift. The rewards are not worth it. I've spent freaking 180 stamina for 2 of those boxes. If I knew it was going to be that expensive, I would have said, fuck those red boxes. You don't have Argent Wave Hua? Yeah, man. Oh, God, that's tough. I think I would still go for Hecate over Argent Wave's Hua Young with the selector ticket, though. Guys, you're going to get 1,200 summons. You're going to have more units than you know what to do with. New players are going to be so down bad for freaking catalysts. Chill, Tristen, chill. Shut up, you're not my mom. I think Smilegate should finish releasing the ML version of all 5-star RGBs. There's too many RGB heroes we love. I mean, they got a 10-year plan. They'll all come out eventually. Eventually, we'll get Death Metal Tamarin and Chaos Priest Sirmia, and I'm sure one day you guys will get Brenus 5 minutes before EOS. Sure, I can get ML5 from 1,260 pulls. Mathematically, you should get... What? Yeah, mathematically, you should get like 2 or 3, I think. Math's hard. Somebody do the math. What is it? A 0.625% chance to get ML5 from a daily? 3? Rough. Who is Chaos Priest Sirmia? So in the story in episode 2, and in the actually it was in the bug side story. Remember the bugs on the beach volleyball side story where we first met Summertime Assaria. Sirmia wound up like running into and kind of joining the party of the Chaos Sect guys, right? It was Chaos Sect Axe, Chaos Inquisitor and stuff, and she kept making decisions by flipping her coin, and it really just enchanted the Chaos Sect guys, because they're like, look, she's flipping a coin to make all her decisions. She's totally relying on chaos, just like us. And they were so excited about it that they became fast friends because her gambling attitude resonated with their chaos religion. And I was like, that's it, guys. ML Sirmia is going to be the priestess of Chaos Sirmia. It's going to be great. So I keep hoping for Chaos Sect Sirmia for our ML5.
Are we really playing Rift?
Shut up. Yes. I'm so close to these stupid boxes, and chat was like, it's only 1 entry. 3 entries later. What up, Mr. Sue?
Why is your mic in Discord sound like a webcam mic? I'm sure you sound great on stream.
Do I sound great on stream? It's got to be because Discord is amazing at picking up the wrong mic. Yep, it did. There, that should sound a lot better.
Holy hell, bro. That's like going from like cell phone to studio mic. Oh.
Why DJ is Lizette? Because if DJ showed up in full goddess form, then anybody who laid eyes on her would fucking explode. It's like saying, why did God appear as a burning bush instead of just showing up as full-ass God in front of people? It's because there'd just be a little stain where the people used to be. You can't unleash that much God power in front of normal humans. And how else would you explain how she could conceivably lose in a fight? I mean, she's not losing in a fight anyway, but how could you conceive of a God that created the world losing a fight? So it's a tiny little fragment of DJ that's coming down, kind of like Zeus coming down and walking amongst men in an avatarical form. Yeah, she's only using the power in her pinky finger.
Look, when it comes to Zeus, as long as a bull is not involved, I'm good.
Zeus appeared before Semele in the form of a golden shower, and thus she was impregnated. My favorite part of Greek mythology, like, Zeus did what to Semele? I wish our Artie was somehow PvP than PvE. I'm just so fucking stoked that is an AoE one, man.
I muted myself, but yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you want to have a wild time, go look up Europa in Greek mythology. The first time I read that as like, you know, a teenager, I was like, the fuck is this Zeus guy on?
Oh, I love Greek mythology. It was not okay.
Oh, bro, it's super not okay. I was like,
it's so not okay.
I was like, Zeus turned into a bull and did what with this woman?
Zeus is responsible for impregnating like 80%. Oh my god, guys, the most expensive freaking modification gem chest ever. And I'm going to use them and they're not going to change. The stat's not going to move at all.
Yeah, dude. 8 minutes left until
8 minutes left.
Until we can say goodbye to the worst game mode in E7 history.
You will not be missed, Rift.
No,
8 minutes in. 8 minutes until we can stop doing this too. Quick battle.
Do you remember when like the first morning Rift came out, Tristen, where like this was like
shit.
one of the first. This is one of the first times you and I actually started to like, you know, talk to each other and like collaborate on stuff. It was like everybody all hands on deck the morning Rift count. You, me, Evan, just like trying to figure out this stupid thing.
Yep.
Bro, you don't understand. I think haste could work. Well, it's clearly designed for Kane. We settled on like Surin, and then we put down Surin, and then we came back to Surin.
Yeah, fucking Ilanov is a problem, man. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay that she's coming out so that I don't have to worry about losing anymore. Wow, what the fuck? Okay, we're gonna start using real teams, I guess. This one. We can beat this one, and we will do it with... No.
Oh, look, you actually did use this one. I just realized the song. This is one of the ones I gave you.
Oh, yes, yes it is. Yes it is. Are you on Queen's Whistle? Okay, tell me you're on Queen's Whistle.
Sucks.
Okay, we'll do this. My music's awesome. Here you go. You guys like this one?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't put my camera on. There we go.
Who do we strip? It has gotta be Setsuka.
I got my Persona 3 glass for tonight. That's just all. This is for Anya if Anya is watching. And so you don't have me up yet, dude.
Everybody say bye, Biblish. Tell me that curse landed on freaking Bologna. It did. Oh, so good, but it didn't land on her, but that's okay. Bye, Setsuka. Kick, kick, kick. Big kick. Woo. Is Rift still worth farming? Rift is gone in 5 minutes, my friend, so I'm going to say no, especially if it takes you more than 5 minutes to farm it. Is probably most definitely not worth farming anymore. I'm going to have to quick battle these because I do not have time to do it for real, so get him quick team. Oh. Oh shit, I don't have any quicks left. Oh, wait, do we have any more running of the chuds? We do.
Yeah.
We do. 5 minutes left, guys. Finish running your fat chud.
It's so
go,
funny,
girl.
Bro. Like,
go, girl.
I was sitting there in the chat above with Cookie and Joe, and all you just hear is Cookie scream, "Why are you so fat?" I knew immediately what he was talking about. I was like, she's not that fat. He's like, she tripped at 88 or whatever.
Okay, guys, we end with Chud on 69%. I'm gonna miss this event. I'm not gonna miss watching her fall down, but I'm gonna miss the gear. The gear was piece of candy. I'm gonna miss the gear that came from this event a lot.
Yeah.
You guys looking forward to the offline farming? Ooh, actually, not this one, but everything else is kind of sexy. Show me. That died. That died. That I'm going again because the ADR. Yeah. That's dead. And this is
that's
9.
Iffy.
It's iffy. It's iffy.
Yeah.
The 4 into the 6, man. The 4 into the 6. That died horribly. Okay, just because I got nothing else left to roll.
2 maxes. Yeah, okay.
Give me another 5. Oh, you know what? 554. I'll take it. That saved itself. That's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's like 22, 23.
97, 789, 97. It's a 100 gear score. Yeah. It's got 2 crit sets in 1 substat. $113 gear score piece. That is freaking amazing.
I don't
What's
believe you.
What's my highest gear score piece?
113 is literally perfect. I think that's the best it could possibly. It's got to be a specific combination of subs. I don't even think you could get that without. Speed.
Yeah. My best is 112. 113 is crazy.
Really, we have 112. I think my best is 111.
How do you get this much gold? You don't waste time rolling trash. You know when it's time to stop, and you know how to cleanse your gear so you're not running an overabundance of gear. I'm over 1,000 pieces of gear, not on units, and everybody's geared. So I need to do a gear cleanse and drop about 200 to 300 pieces of gear to get ready for the wonderful world of farming heading our way.
Okay, I was going to say, there's one other important thing he left out there, chat. And that's get lucky and actually not have to pity ML5s.
Yeah, if you roll the secret shop, you're always going to be down bad for gold.
That's why I'm always broke, is because I'm always rolling the secret shop and I pity every banner. Tristen does not.
1 minute left, guys. Clean your heart of Orbis. Make sure you go visit your hoochie. You wash your dinner. You microwave the cat. You do all the stuff you need to finish your guild wars, because the game is going down in a matter of seconds and will not be up for about 6 hours. And when it comes back, brave new world.
Yeah, thanks.
What's this monstrosity?
Now, by the way, if you want.
I'm trying to click on this link, but people keep chatting and it keeps going away. Wow, there it is, dude.
Holy shit.
Wow. Man, I would give Sue's left nut for that piece. That's pretty insane.
What? Why mine?
I'm not giving up mine. It's just a fucking gotcha game. That's crazy.
You think I'm gonna give it up? No.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Okay, let me get Mr. Sue all misappropriated here. Give me a second. Pop out. Where's the pop out? Is it fighting me? There it is. Boop. Everybody say hi to Sue. And then I need to...
Look, this is for Anya. I went and got the Persona 3 cut for you, bro. For this podcast.
All right, Sue. Put you in the corner. Let me make you a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it's good to be back in front of a camera. For those guys who didn't hear, I had a hell of a week.
Sue went through it for sure. Cosmic in the house.
Hey, sorry about that. I was ranting about Arabella.
You are more than welcome to rant about Arabella.
It's justified. There's a lot of things to rant about. What in particular?
So I've been doing the stage 30, and guys on my end, let me know if you can hear them. I was trying to do like the stage 30 comparisons for like just how the character is at E0, and like just having an absolute miserable time with her compared to like Tenebria, right? Who is like, Arpeggio is just so ungodly busted, but if you don't get Fracture Amp, you're just kind of like screwed the entire run.
Oh yeah. That's been my the first run I did with Arabella on stream with 30. I didn't get it. I died like a dog, and then I think the second one I got it, and we aced it. Like we literally got the upgrade like right away. The one that gives you Fracture Amp and 6 stacks. Like we got it, and then just as soon as like I got that like literally on the first node, and I was like, oh, I'm set. And then it was just like the smoothest sailing from there.
I like Lynn. Thank you much for the raid, buddy. Welcome to Raiders.
There you go.
Oh, there. I guess we'll have to just do it that way to show the. All right. Well, I guess we're getting my green screen since it's not.
I can drop your green screen. Just give me 1 second here. I'm pinning the Steam messages. Hang on. Shout out at
My custom not working.
There you go. It's working now.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we fixed it.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just going to get rid of your green screen.
He knows what I do. I just put like a wallpaper on my green screen. And it's always whatever is relevant to whatever we're talking about, which you guess by my background what we're going to be talking about later tonight.
There's my Discord capture number 2. Why is it hiding? You can have number 3 then.
Oh, did we lose him? Did I lose him?
No, he muted himself.
I was just trying to mute myself between talking to stream versus talking to you guys, so I don't like try to double up.
Yeah, no, you're good.
All right.
So like adjust like size of cameras. That's fine.
Wait, I have the wrong thing. There we go. Now y'all can see.
Yep.
All right.
Maintenance has been started at this point.
Yep, guys, the game is down and we are in maintenance. Welcome to the Epic 7 post-maintenance podcast. We're joined today by the GOAT. I'm _Sue. Everybody say hi, Sue, and happy pre-birthday. This man turned 76 on Saturday. It's crazy. Doesn't look a day over 50. And Cosmic, prolific CZN streamer and hell of a guy. I met this guy at Anime Expo. Super cool guy. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow all of his contents. The link to his channels are in the title of whichever side you're watching, be it Twitch or YouTube. Happy 76, Sue.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, I'm officially like I've hit the really old club starting on Saturday.
I know, right? It's okay, man. It's just like you're just as good as 2 35-year-olds. Just think of it that way. Guys, real quick, just before I forget, because I get hit in the head a lot, so I forget things. Link in the link pinned in both chat sections is a link to the page you're seeing right now. Click on it. I don't care if you don't plan to use Steam. Click on that link, scroll down, and click the add to wish list button. You'll have to, it'll probably want you to open or sign in. That's why it still shows here. Trust me, I have wish listed it, but wish listed. If you don't have a Steam account, just make a Steam account that you'll never do anything and wish list the game, because there are really nice rewards for Epic 7 once we hit our wish list goal. A lot of Mystic Metals. You need some Mystic Metals. You want to get those ML5s? So anyway, help Smilegate help us get nice things and wish listed. It helps out the developers. Free loot.
Yeah. Wish listing is like the best thing you could do to help a developer, which is why they are giving you a bunch of free stuff for doing it.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. This is a big one. This is a not just any old maintenance. This is a version update maintenance, and these are the times when the game feels like it's really going to undergo a metamorphosis. We're going to see new content we've never seen before. UI layouts are going to change. Mechanics are going to be different. So it's kind of an exciting one, on top of the fact that it's Epic 7's anniversary. Freakishly, Epic 7 decided to try to take a little thunder away from my boy Sue by having his anniversary directly on his birthday. But, you know, we all know that's just going to fail. But, yeah, Epic 7's 8th anniversary is this Saturday. So, this maintenance is going to roll us into the anniversary week, which is going to be a powerhouse week full of updates. Cosmic, how much have you touristed your way into Epic 7? Are you in Legend yet?
No, so I well, what's her name? Setsuna, I think is her name, was my last banner. So right before CZN came out, I was just wanting to know more about Smilegate, how they balance their games. Setsuka, thank you. There we go.
Yeah.
That was close. So I did pull on her banner. I did a little bit. Again, I'm not a huge PvP person, so for me it was a lot of understanding like what type of PvE elements that the game had to offer. I was forever wyvern farming until I was blue in the face, because that's just part of the journey of where I was at. But I didn't get too in the weeds. I did play for probably about 2 months straight, because there's just a lot of catching up to do as a newer player, trying to understand like what events were going on, but a lot more for me to catch up on. But really excited that I will be diving in, you know, when this patch goes live, because for all things we'll be talking about later, it's a good time for everybody to jump in. So I've been telling everyone on the CZN side, like, hey, go check this out, because there is some really cool stuff coming.
Well, it's crazy you came in.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. I wonder if there's no way they'll get there's no way they'll give CZN Setsuka, right? I mean, she's just a little bit too gooner and lewd for that game, right?
We've been having some stuff lately, I tell you. Whew.
Yeah. I saw Arabella, and she gave me feelings.
Yeah, so I guess I'll point that out because somebody posted in the chat. Yeah, somebody's like, "Wait, Cosmic? I know that person from Union Arena." Yeah, so like, we didn't really give Cosmic like a chance to introduce himself.
Oh yeah, tell us a little about yourself, brother, man.
Oh, sure. So, hey everybody, my name is Cos, or Cosmic. I've been creating TCG content for about 12 years and just recently started the Gacha adventure with CZN. So I am a caster, potentially retired this year. We'll see how things go. But I was a caster for Bandai in all their games, primarily Union Arena. But I've also done some Gundam shows, and I'm also currently playing Riftbound as like a more active trading card game. So still doing a lot on the TCG side, where I am blessed enough and able enough to be invited to, you know, attend those things. I still love casting card games, but the new channel, the Gacha channel, has been very it has been a wild year, and I could rant about a lot of stuff that's been happening, but I will keep it there. And also I will say, as a last final note here, I am both very happy and very upset because I got burned by how well Union Arena is doing, because my Inuyasha case got canceled. So the one set that I was trying to buy for myself and I was looking forward to, I was not able to get. So I don't know what set I'm going to buy now. D Gray Man looks sick next year, but you know, I'm still up to date on the meta. I still follow the game. I just have not been able to pick up anything else myself. So quick rundown, but yeah, TCG player and content creator of many years now, diving into the gacha world.
Yeah, he's like kind of, I've said this to some of you guys on my streams, that he's kind of like my like doppelganger in some ways, because like he and I have known each other for like roughly off and on like 10 years, but
yeah,
we've never really intersected until Chaos Zero Nightmare. When he got involved with Bandai is when I left Bandai, and vice versa. Like, so it's like we always are aware of each other. We do mostly the same stuff. So if you like my content, you'll probably love Cosmic's content. So it's just kind of like weird that this was like the spot where we finally synced up after all these years.
All right, so since we are rolling into the anniversary and the game is in maintenance, I want to take a few minutes just to kind of breeze through the patch notes. I don't want to spend too much time analyzing, breaking things down, because that would take about like 4 hours, and I need to sleep at some point. But do want to go over it, answer questions for chat that anybody may have about what's coming up, talk about some of the new units, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of things and talk about the collaborations that are heading our way. So Let's go ahead and pull that up. Wish list the game. Do it now. Wish list on Steam. I need the Mystics.
We all want free goodies.
Free stuff. All right, guys. That's just telling you to wish list the game. Here we go. Politis looks really good. Politis looks like she stepped right out of CZN. She's kind of got that futuristic, futuristic build look.
I'm wondering if like eventually they'll use Politis as a bridge, because like the whole backstory of Politis feels like a CZN character. It has since the E7 days.
I'd like use Politis as a bridge.
She's like she's the alien, like the visitor from afar, from outer space.
All right, guys. Craziest thing about this update is there was just like an ocean of posts centered around it, for everything from like packs to banners to sales to events and stuff. Go ahead and check through it. Almost all of it is covered in the big update content section. Hey, thank you much, Alien, for the sub. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the prime. Okay, let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
No, somebody was saying they were hoping to get Linux support for E7. Yes, SG. Because if it's on Steam, it means it can be run on Linux, which means you just flip the switch. Do it.
Oh, interesting. I talked to Awesome, to Gimmick, and he had told me he got it working on Linux, but that he had to jump through a couple of hoops.
Yeah. Devs could probably use, I think it's Proton. You just have to enable that, and it's like, it just goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have a Steam Deck, it should be able to launch properly as long as it's in the Steam store. Like, yeah, it has all the different Protons you have to like select through to get the right one, but I guess aiming for a Steam Deck out there, try it out. Will probably work on launch.
Well, if you're having trouble with it and it does work and you have to go through hoops, I'll make a guide. I have a Steam Deck.
Hey, what about what do you guys think? Switching gears back to Steam real quick. One of the things, I don't know where they mentioned it, but one of the things they talked about was that it will have it'll have controller compatibility, so you'll be able to play Epic 7 on a controller. I mean, I'm sure it won't be janky or problematic at all, but hey, ooh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought this was the claim page. I got all excited. I was like, ooh, they're here. Oh. We'll get there, guys. I need that bottle. Okay, so the new Kayron side story. This is not a continuation of episode 6. This is a brand new side story called Paradise Lost. Happens in the first world before DJ has ever had to reset anything. Maybe before or during the first Archdemon War, when Ilrios decided the Archdemon needed some help, and he's reaching out to create some acolytes, and Cain, a human mercenary, gets corrupted and becomes the acolyte Kayron, and encounters Lizette DJ in her human form. If the story is even half as good as the Aki Dien story, Sue, I'm so in. The writing's been so good for 2026.
It's been very good. I'm actually, because for like CZN, for Chaos Zero Nightmare story, they've been doing a lot of these like teases, like, oh, season 2 has a world tree. We get Tenebria, and she's linked to Witch of the Mirror Tenebria, and like that world from E7. I'm like, can we get like some reverse like stuff? Can this side story for Kayron explain to me why the hell he's in that game? Because we know nothing about that in Chaos Zero Nightmare. So that'd be cool. Anything you can give me on Kayron, I'm here for, because the character has always been like super cool, and they haven't really done anything with him narratively since like 2019 until this year. So right now, 2026 feels like it's the year of Kayron.
Dude, I did a survey on YouTube asking who's your favorite waifu, and I listed 3 of the hottest waifus in E7, and Kayron won by a landslide. It just shows you how much this guy is loved by the fan base.
And yet he's always bad in every game.
He is always bad. We really need the new Kayrons to be like, finally we get a good Kayron. Not just a good, but a broken Kayron. He deserves it.
I'm still waiting for my swimsuit Kayron in CZN. One of these days we'll get the males updated to Speedo Kayron or whatever they want to do. But no, I'm hoping with our on that point, like, because we just had our major story rewrite in CZN, there is a chance we bring back more of like the chaos. I just blanked out the name of them. The chaos episodes they have, like the side stories. So
Trauma codes.
Trauma codes. Thank you. So I'm really hoping we do actually get something on that degree now that they've gotten like their big rewrite project, because a lot of the side stories have actually been pretty good once they're the trauma codes themselves have been focused on, you know, giving you more of that backstory. So that would be a very easy spot for them to lean in and give us more information on Kayron if they ever do. But you know, that's where a lot of my hope is for the 1 year update, now that all these like roadblocks that were in the way that they were trying to get past are finally complete. So from this point on, it should be, you know, all rainbows and puppy dogs, hopefully, for the CZN side, but we'll see from a story perspective.
I'm sorry, my headset may not have been working right. Did you say Speedo Kayron?
I did. I am a man of equal fan service
guys,
here, so.
Cosmic might be having a little bit of a connection issue. Everybody, it was good seeing Cosmic, but I guess we'll just have to continue on.
Oh man! Hey, I could have
gone
further. I could have said Hugo in a Speedo. Come on now, I could have gone the full distance.
He likes Hugo though.
I love Hugo's the bestest boy. All right, guys. I'm looking forward to the story. The writing's been insane. As long as they keep it up, I think, you know, we all say the art team carries, but the writing team is catching up fast. And the story's got legs, right? I mean, echoing screams and stigma of original sin. I mean, everything about this story. The titles read like a freaking metal album, and I am about it. So I'm looking forward to seeing a little bit. This is our first peek into the first world, like when the war just started and everything gets set in motion. So I'm hoping we get some serious history lore on the why the things are the way they are. Oh God, are we going to talk about this, Sue?
You can.
Hey guys, it's Lizette. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, dog in a burning restaurant level fine, right? This will be okay. Have you familiarized yourself at all with this hero?
Me?
Cosmic?
Oh, no,
Cosmic.
I
have you peeped at all at this?
No,
you know what?
Preview going live.
I tell you what. Why don't we give you a treat?
Oh dear.
If I shatter, so be it. For Orbis, under a new causality, the world shall be
the
reborn.
animations are so gorgeous.
If my purpose is
Jesus,
fulfilled,
man.
that is enough.
Reset.
All right,
A
yeah.
manifestation of Diche,
Great,
the
great
goddess of
design.
life.
Okay. Where's
After
the volume button?
Justice's meteor
Okay, so this is Lizette. 107 speed is relatively slow for average characters, but pretty fast for a Soul Weaver, all things considered. There are a few of them that do get into the higher speed ranges, but kind of a mediocre speed. This is literally the goddess that created the world we're in. Diche's brother Orbis dies, and Diche mourns him so much that she preserves him, and in preserving him, because he was the god of nature, even in death, life starts just spawning, and she's like, oh, I'll cultivate this, and just kind of memorialize him that way, and that's what we are. We are all living on the corpse of a dead god. Well, Diche is coming down to walk around on her brother's corpse, not weird at all, and in human form, sending a little fragment of herself, because, you know, you can't go down in full ass god form or people explode all around you. So we're just getting like a, you know, little fragment of Diche, and this is her skills, and I'm sure it's going to be fine. She grants at the start of the battle 4 divinity effects. This is a special undispellable unique effect. Means you can't get rid of it, you can't strip it, you can't erase anything. And these, while she's got any of these effects, she is totally immune to buffs and debuffs, and she gets 20% more health per stack. So she gets 80% more health. She's already giga freaking insanely tanky. So expect her to be, for you E7 people, that's basically going to make her Nodos while he's in his domain, but she doesn't have to push a button. She'll just be that tanky organically. It's not just her health, though, because Nodos only bumps his health up. She's going to bump her defense, too. And her stats, she has got incredibly high defense and pretty decent HP. So expect when the fight starts to see Lizette's Diche's probably kicking somewhere around, I don't know, 35 to 40,000 HP, if not more. Average in this game is about 20k for a tanky unit, 25, maybe 30 for the highest ones. So yeah, stupid giga tanky. And also, I don't know if this is a typo or not, but over there you see where it says health plus 27%. Nobody has that. Now this could just be a typo, but plus 21 is the maximum. So maybe she's getting 6% more than anybody else in the game, or maybe it's a typo. We don't know.
I think it's a typo.
I hope it's a typo, because that's a little bit wild way to make people really go nuts, because everybody will get her at triple S. The fragments are free. Now, this is the best part, right? Anybody on your team dies, it'll eat one of those divinities. Remember, as long as she's got one, she's still immune to everything. It'll eat one of those divinities, and it turns them into a crystal, into a fragment of life crystal for 2 turns, and bumps their CR, bumps their turn meter up. While they're in a crystal form, they are immune to buffs, debuffs, and they cannot be killed. They don't take any damage. The only way those things die is if you somehow kill that super tanky Lizette monster, then the crystals go away. On the crystal's turn, they heal the entire team and CR push the entire team. So they actually get actions. They can't be killed, and they constantly heal the super insanely tanky unit. And here's the best part. At the end of 2 turns, where is it here? At the end of 2 turns, they go back to being the heroes again. They were dead, but they're not dead. They're just preserved. And at the end of 2 turns, they're back. They're back.
Dude, flavor win.
Yeah, I'd say what I heard of the lore, and then hearing that ability again, not just ignoring how broken it sounds. Like, oh, this is actually really cool. Like, I love this from like a design perspective.
Oh yeah. Lore wise, it's beautiful.
PvP game, my God.
Yeah. Here's the other thing too. That's just her passives. She's not touched any buttons yet. That's just all that shit. That's just her. That's just existing, and that happens. When she actually pushes a button, her S3, her A3, her main skill, reconstructs the world fully, recovers the health of all allies, grants a speed buff to everybody on the team, and as long as she's got divinity, grants time reversal to everybody on her team. And what time reversal does is it puts you back to the state you were at the start of the fight. All your skills are reset. All of your health is done. Any injury is undone. The only thing it doesn't undo is death. Yeah. Nodos goes into domain, starts knocking stuff down, comes out of domain. She pushes this button, and even his warfare set is reset, so he can immediately go back into domain again. Have fun with that. It is a 7-turn cooldown, but it doesn't say anywhere that the
Is this the 5-soul move? 4 is the previous record.
Oh wow, gains 5 souls. That's wild. So half of a soul burn right there in just that skill. That's crazy. Now you cannot reset this skill with a ROM. You know, you can't, it's unaffected by increase, decrease. So you can't like use a ROM to bring it right back again. But what you can use is the only other character in the game with time reversal, Wretched Rose, and Wretched Rose and her can just boink off of each other. I'll reset you. Now you reset me. Now I'll reset you. You can just spam the skill. Now, Smilegate might patch that so that doesn't happen, but theoretically it could happen. So that's going to be fun. Yeah. So you're fighting Diche. You got her almost dead. You've killed half her team. Your team is on, your team is like just barely hanging in there, but you're going to win. And then she pushes this button and everything, they all go back to the way they were and your ass is still beaten down. That's going to be awesome. But wait, there's more. Her A1 skill, it's just her S1 skill. This it's just an S1, so it's not gonna be that powerful. So she attacks with light, recovers the health of all allies, damage dealt amount recovers proportional to her max health.
It's a standard like soul. It's a standard heal.
Yeah. It's Desert Jewel Bazaar. It's not that big deal. But she can soul burn, so probably just like Desert Jewel, it's just going to increase the amount of healing she does, right? So let's see it. Okay, if you soul burn, it's only 10 souls, and it activates Afterglow instead of Light Source. Afterglow dispels 2 debuffs from an ally with divine energy, increases their combat rates by 30%, and if they are a fragment, it turns them back into a hero. Oof. So if anybody dies, they turn into a fragment. She takes a turn, she soul burns her S1, and they're back. They're fully back. And it's only 10 souls, and she gets 5 from pushing that S3.
Power creep, guys. This is what happens when you're not allowed to nerf things.
Somebody asked me if
Don't get me started on that. Oh man.
Yeah, since CCN's going through that character arc right now.
Yeah. Now, we've been here before, right, Sue? We all thought Witch of the Mirror Tenebria with her AoE block was going to be the end of the world. Maybe we are reading too much into it. Maybe she will be counterable. The one thing that we are 99% sure of is that she will not be able to resurrect people through Raise block. We know time reversal doesn't bring back the dead. So units like Hecate, Bryceria, Sinful Angelica, anybody with Raise block or units that give extinction should be able to keep things from going into crystal form and keep her from bringing them back, because it does specifically say that the ally has to die and then they are revived as a fragment. And if you look at things like Hecate, it says blocks revive. So one would assume that means it doesn't work. But one also needs to understand that Smaugate don't English so well, and sometimes what's written isn't exactly what happens. So until test day happens, we don't know for sure. But the assumption is your best counter against this is to whip out some extinction units and some resurrection block units, revive block units. Outside of that, though,
on one hand, this character just seems like an absolute nightmare to play against. I've said this before, but like I think that when they test units, they test like, does it do the thing we want it to do, and they don't test for, is this fun to play against? Because I actually don't think this looks fun to play against. But
it's hilarious. You think that what the opponent is doing is called playing when she's on the other side, but okay, continue.
Oh, well, but that's the thing. This is literally like this is a Uno reverse card, because the current state of like high ranked PvP is quite literally the fast player just gets to run you over and there's nothing you can really do about it. You just kind of take it. So this character is a complete roadblock to what is like the best stuff right now. So like I'm here for it, but as we all know, Cleve will just take this. They'll just first pick it, and then they just cleave you through it anyway.
I would like to point out that one of the hardest hitting characters in the game, currently definitely one of the hardest hitting characters of the game, just dropped her nuke skill into this unit, did 18,000 damage, and it's only 50% of Lizette's health bar. So kind of do a little math in your head as to how much health she has at the start of the fight. And remember, her defense is up there too. It's going to take 2 Elviras to kill this girl.
Okay, but here's the thing. Like, again, damage is too high in the current state of the game.
Fair.
That's why, like,
Karl died to Arius damage before she got below 25% health.
Yeah, like right now, there's just not. There needed to be more roadblocks. I just think that this might be too strong of a roadblock.
Okay, here you go. She's using her time reversal skill, right? You saw all the health bars, the Karl being dead and everything. And look at that. Everybody's full health. And the fun thing, Karl came back to life because of Holy Sacrifice artifact that brings you back to life upon death. The Holy Sac artifact just got reversed by time reversal. So he's got Holy Sac again. He will revive again if killed again. It even resets artifacts.
Fun moment that people can look forward to and trying to grind down, which I'm sure is not going to.
Oh, look, he came back to life.
Turn fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, going to be a fun time fighting this unit. Now, is she unstoppable? I don't know. It's what test day is all about. We'll see. My gut is saying that she's going to be kind of like a Harsetti. There's not going to be any way to deal with her when she comes out, and then Smauggate's going to reap the benefit of selling us the solution over the next 6 or 7 months. Welcome to how gacha games work. But people keep saying, is she a must pull? Is she a must pull? If you want to do anything with Arena and probably Guild War, I don't think she's a must pull. I think she's a must have. I think if you don't have her on your account, you're going to feel like legitimately hamstrung in those modes. As far as RTA goes, if she's as bad, hey, look, a crystal. If she's as bad as we think she is going forward, tell me you soul burn. Watch this. She's going to soul burn. She'll S1. It'll heal everybody. and bring the crystal back to life at full health.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's great. The right side was owning the left side, and now the left side wins and hasn't really even taken damage. It's wild.
So what I'm hearing is justice for turn 2. To be fair, this is too strong.
You realize anytime you say justice for turn 2, what we think is best cleave anchor world.
Yeah.
So here's the way it's going to roll out, guys. Because this unit is so strong, where cleave will anchor with her, and turn 2 will tank down with her. If you are first pick, you just draft her. But if you're second pick and you don't pre-ban this unit, you're probably trolling. So figure out who on your pre-ban list you are okay with letting loose into the world, because Lizette's here and she is coming for you.
Yeah.
Rough ride. Anyway,
I mean,
that's what's...
It's typical SG like release / balance. Like when the pendulum swings too far in one direction, they release a ridiculous character for the other option, and then it swings back, and then everybody complains again, and then it swings back the other way.
I will tell you this, though, as doom and gloom as I was just being there, and as much as I was glazing this hero up, we have been here before. ML Luna is unstoppable. How dare they do AoE seal? Game is over. How do you fight that? Now nobody even really drafts her that much. ML Landy, how do you deal with this nonstop counters and bombs, or counters and push-ups, and how do you possibly deal with that? And then Mort came out. We are really good at saying, that's it, game over, we screwed the pooch, we're all spamming a can. But you know what? This too will pass. The big brains of the game will figure ways around it. It will be fine. Maybe not for a couple of months, but eventually we'll get there. Remember, her big arrival in the game is Kairon. And Dark Priest Kairon, and he is yet to come, and if he's going to be a rival of a freaking god, his kit's going to have to be stellar. Please, Smilegate, please make Kairon not suck.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, too. Okay.
Now, here is the lovely reward for all of you people that are here. This is your anniversary gift. This is the very first 5-star free event artifact of its kind. We have gotten many friendship artifacts in the past where just by wearing the artifact, you double the amount of friendship you get, and earning friendship is the key to unlocking, skill ups and extra farming mats like leafs and catalysts to level your characters. It's very important now, and everybody's been crying, where do I get these friendships? Where do I get these friendship artifacts? Like, oh, you get a time machine, you go back to the last anniversary, you get one. Well, they give us one, and I'm thinking, well, that's great, but what about the other 3 units on your team? Well, this one's 5-star, and look carefully at the wording.
It's Otherworldly Breach. What?
Are you missing it, Sue?
No, I don't see that. What's different about it? It works on everything.
Plural.
All of them. It's everyone. Heroes. So it's
if you have it on one unit on your team, you have it on all the units on your team. You don't need the old friendship artifact. As long as one person is wearing that little S in there, carries so much weight. You are going to be able to AoE friendship farm, which means you can put this on one unit. If you got one of the XP boosters, you can put the XP booster on the other one. And the other units, they don't even need artifacts. You'll be able to background battle on friendship farm and friendship level everything. It is so good. And make sure you get this. It'll be a login reward. And then in about a month, when this goes away, you can be the guy that tells people, it's like, oh, go get a time machine if you didn't get it. Sucks to suck. See you in 2028 or 2027. So yeah, very nice artifact. I really wish, Smilegate, if you're out there listening, please, for the love of God, when this event is over, put this on Path of Air, put it in Milestone or Radiance, stick it in the guild shop, give people a way to access this. It is one of the most important artifacts for growing players to catch up, and I know you're big on helping people catch up, and not having access to the artifact is such a roadblock for a lot of new players. It's just going to suck. New people coming into the game for the CZN collab, getting all excited to be here. They ask where they can get this artifact, and I'm like, yeah, sorry about that. So find a way to make this permanent. You did it for Ross's artifact, you can do it for DJ's artifact. Come on, Smilegate, make it happen.
Okay.
Oh,
it's my call.
Have you seen this, Cosmic?
Yeah, I have. Because
first impression, how you feel?
My girl.
I love her original outfit. Like this just again, I don't want to I again, for those that are out there, I don't want to offend any Epic 7 players because again, I don't have an Epic 7 background, but like my first impressions of this is just holy lazy, what the fuck happened? Because she has such a sick design. And like I get the bunny girl side sells. Like, don't get me wrong, I totally understand that part, but like I know a lot of people were hyped for this, and then I just had that initial reaction of like, oh, this is all we got? Like, really? You could have done so much more. Like, this is supposed to be a big celebration, skin, and it just, for me, felt like such a letdown and or cheap way out, unfortunately.
I mean, I'm happy anytime Luna gets a skin, but yeah, this is like, the base design is still a lot better.
So this is one of two things where the East and the West do not seem to have a meeting in the minds. My understanding is the skin is very, very popular in Korea, that they're really into bunny girls over there right now. It's kind of the new in thing. So that kind of makes sense. You appeal to the home crowd, whereas global is less than, excited about it. Asia side is pretty damn excited about it. Hot take, I like it better than the OG skin. I think it's got more detail, color, and everything. It is crazy how incredibly massive those feet are, though. Jesus Christ, those are some big-ass feet. I know it's forced perspective, but it makes it look like she's size 42s.
I've had multiple. It's actually I know you were making the obvious joke, but I've had multiple people tell me they think she's smaller in this skin than the base skin. I was like,
I mean, she's lounging, and there's forced perspective. We're looking down. Look at the carpet. We're looking down at the angle, yet she's sitting upright. So it's a very unusual perspective.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and do. Who was it? What was the content creator that used to do it back in the day? They would measure the pixels. I was like, "Are you on stream?" I'm like, "You have to be kidding me!" I very clearly remember them like stacking.
Oh, I wanted to say Shogun, but it was oh crap! Now it's on the tip of my tongue. Shit.
Was it Jagan?
Jagan.
Oh, dedicated.
Jagan X.
Yeah, Jagan used to do it whenever a waifu would get a skin. He would literally stack all of the versions side by side and measure the pixels. I was like, you have to be kidding me.
Canonically, I think she's...
CCN crowd go there eventually. I feel like it's the rate we're going.
I think canonically, not in heels, she's 7'3".
Something like that, yeah. She's pretty tall. She's like
they came out with a Luna statue and they gave us the dimensions, right? Like 1 inch equals, or 1 centimeter equals so many centimeters, right? They scaled it like most figures do. It's a 7:1 scale model, and we did the math on it. We're like, holy shit, she's like 7 feet tall.
She's an Amazon, yeah. Apparently, I have that. I have that figure. It's in the other room. I could go get it if you wanted to see it.
I still regret not buying the figures at Expo.
Bro, that Luna figure is so expensive now. Like literally, like for anybody who didn't already get the New Moon Luna figure, it's so expensive on the secondary market now. It's like $300 or $400 if you want a Luna figure now.
Well, for those of you who love the skin, I got really, really good news. You will get the skin for free. It is part of the Epic Anniversary. No Skystone spent, nothing. You just do your daily logins and you will get her for free. And for those of you who don't like the skin, I got at least a little solace for your heart, is that this is for free and you don't have to spend anything to get it. All right, World Arena, the Call of Chaos. This was one of the things I was talking about, where version updates come with all kinds of brand spanking new things.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah, this is a new PvP mode. It is a 3v3 arcade style, fast paced, not waiting 10 minutes for the ban, pre-ban selection stuff. Just get in there and go. You are fighting a team of 3 while everybody is defending what they call a sentinel. And the sentinel in the back is damn near impossible to kill while the heroes in the front are alive. It's going to have a what they call it, soul guard, or some kind of guard effect that gets weakened and reduced as heroes die. So you kind of got to figure out a way to deal with the wall the enemy has created so that you can take out the sentinel. But if you take too long taking out the sentinel, every so often the heroes will automatically revive back and the shields go up again. So it'll be an interesting game of cat and mouse to try to snipe out the back unit as quickly as possible once you've dropped the front units.
Yeah, also it has some like roguelike elements to it where it's like mid-match, like the action will pause and players will have the option to like draft passives to like mix things up. I'm very curious to see how this will So yeah, so you can see like those are the passives chosen. One of them is turned Straze into Faustus. That's why he looks like that.
Yes, ascend and
So it's like,
upgrade. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that just this sounds like really, really cool. I have heard, because I haven't looked at everything, but I've heard it actually takes leaves to play this. Like you get a couple of free runs per day, and then it's leaves.
It costs a one event currency token, a ticket of chaos to go and do it. I don't know how many we get at the start. I'm sure they will give us a burst of them at the start, hopefully, knock on wood. But once those tokens are gone, you will be able to purchase additional tokens with leafs. It does say in here... It does say 2 tickets are recharged per week. I really thought, I was like, that's got to be per day, right? They aren't only giving us 2 per week on a 2-week-long event, because that feels pretty bad. You can only hold up to 3 tickets through recharges, which again makes me think like, but if we only get 2 per week and it's a 2-week-long event, this has got to be a typo, right? Right? We'll see. I guess we'll see. But you can purchase additional tickets by tapping on the icon bar and using leafs. So yeah, if it is only 2 per week, like we only get 4 from the entire event, then yeah, it is a leaf-driven event, which kind of sucks because you have to do. I mean, 7 wins. You need to achieve 7 wins.
Yeah, if it costs leaves to play this, then it needs to give like actual good rewards. Like when I say good rewards, I mean like you better be getting like the gear, like premium gear and stuff for this.
Yeah, or if I think about like just Hearthstone drafting or like other online games that have drafting modes, like usually you would get your entry back if you get like 5 of the 7 wins, right? So like,
yeah,
there's got to be
good.
some type of payoff for it.
I misunderstood. When I heard seasonal content, I thought it was only going to be 2-week-long content, but it lasts from maintenance all the way to October the 8th. Hang on.
I mean, 5 weeks then.
How many
5 weeks?
Weeks till 10/8. 6 weeks and 1 day.
Yep. Let's go.
That's still only 12 to 14 currency though, when it takes 7 to win. 7 wins to finish the challenge as a success. Yikes. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I think he might be right. I think Cosmic might be right based on the fact that it seems like it's structured like MTG Arena, where it's like you basically have a certain number of entries and it ends as soon as you hit 7 wins. And it's like if you get your 3rd loss before you get 7 wins, then it's like, well, too bad. So it's kind of like if you know what you're doing, you could kind of go infinite, right? You just keep going. As long as you can keep getting it, you'll get your entry refunded or even go positive on it. I think that's probably correct. We'll see once we get in there. But regardless, like I'm really excited about this. Like, content creators like me and Tristen, sometimes we get to have like conversations with the community managers, and they ask us like for feedback on stuff, like what can we do to make the game better, right? And we feed them the feedback that you guys give to us in like comments or like our Discord servers and our streams. And one of the things I've been asking for, everyone knows since the dawn of time, is I've wanted nerfs like really bad, because I feel like the state of PvP has kind of become a bit too much. And they're like, well, we can't really do that. And so I pitched the idea of, what if you made a separate format? What if you just made a new RTA mode and just said, screw it, everybody can go play the new one that doesn't like the old one? And then here we are, and I'm like, oh, they actually kind of did it. That's awesome. Like, I actually am really excited about this.
Now, I do have a little bit of bad news for the people that really love draft mode, is while this is up, it will replace draft mode. Draft mode will no longer be accessible. This will be in its place. So for the 6 of you who like draft mode, that sucks. You're going to have to enjoy this instead. The rewards from this... the rewards from this do seem pretty tight. First of all, those of you are like, oh, but I don't have enough hero. You're doing a thing with rewards, and I just started playing the game. How freaking fair is that? Well, you get to level 40, and there are you're able to use SP heroes. I keep wanting to call them special heroes, but the loner heroes, right? What's SP stand for, Sue?
Super popular.
Super popular. Stands for support. Thanks, chat. I get hit in the head a lot. I forget things. So yeah, you will have support here. So you will be, much like in draft mode, you will be able to participate in this even at an early level. You're probably not going to beat Light E7 or Jinte. Welcome to the world of competitive gameplay, but you'll still be able to jump in, have some fun, and not feel like you're totally left out of the loop just because you're relatively new, because you'll be able to use supporter heroes.
Wait, hold on. Go back up. Go back up. So, like, I know that these aren't all, like, super meta heroes. Like, there's some good ones and there's some not so good ones. But, like, why is base Ross one of the options?
I know, we were talking about that earlier. Base Ross, man.
Like, not even Genesis.
It's not even Adventure. Yeah.
It's not even, like, he has 2 upgrades, bro. Like, nah, just base 1. I'm sorry. That's
if base Ross got in a fist fight with Owen, Owen would clean his clock.
Yeah, it's that bad.
All right. So this is the way it works, right? As soon as you launch Boom, you're going to be hit with 3 units, and you're allowed to hit the refresh button, or you're allowed to keep them. You can hit the refresh button, I think, up to 2 times, but that's it, and then you're locked in. So none of this back and forth pick drafts. Just like boom, you lock it in, and suddenly you're in a match. It goes fast, and that's your Sentinel hero in the back, and then it is 3v3, and you punch and you go. So very, very fast paced. None of this like, oh my God, every RTA fight takes 10 minutes. No, you'll be in and out and zooming through it and burning through leaves like crazy, evidently. Here's some of the roguelike upgrades Sue was talking about, where you can get things that increase power or can potentially change the game. These things will happen at certain intervals during the fight. So it's just like, you go a couple of rounds and then suddenly, boom, everybody gets a special bump to make sure that you don't stall out. Instead of a frenzy effect that just makes things over faster, there's going to be a little strategy towards making things over faster.
Yeah. I guess again cannot understate, like, it can't be understated how excited I am for this mode.
And when you do get 7 wins, you get a Milestone of Radiance looking chest, and
okay.
it can have all this stuff in it.
4 leaves.
Yeah, it says 4 leaves. Oh, this is absolutely like Arena or Hearthstone, where basically if you get 7 wins, you go positive on your leaves. So if you're like really good at this mode, then you probably will end up making more leaves than you spend.
Possibly. That would be nice. And if you suck at this, you'll just spend leaves.
Yeah, you'll lose out on leaves.
But yeah, it's got these mana selection, or not mana selection, these mana catalyst currency thing. This is something for when you're rolling gear. It lets you lock 1 stat out, so you're only rolling 3 of the 4 stats. So if you got a perfect piece with a landmine stat, you can hide that landmine stat and go nuts. It's got the reforge a piece of gear to maximum level. It's got these boxes that I spent 180 stamina and rift, you bastards, getting. All at RNG, and it is loaded with charms. Smilegate knows we need charms. They're trying to find ways to give us more charms. And people keep saying, give us charm dungeon, give us charm dungeon. They're looking for ways. They're constantly like, they can't just give us too much or they flood the market. So if you pay attention and you look back, they've always been introducing more and more ways to give us more and more charms to try to deal with that being a huge roadblock without making them irrelevant currency. So I got to give them props where props is due. I do appreciate it. A lot of people miss it because it's very subtle. They did the same thing with Molagora in the past, so hopefully charms will become less and less of a roadblock. It's mostly these damn right side charms. All right. Oh, the big one. For the Chads in this who are the best of the best, because this does have a leaderboard. You will be able to rank in this just like RTA. Your scores will be kept, and the people who are best at it will rank on the leaderboard. And the number 1 Chad on the leaderboard gets this bitchin' martial artist Ken sticker, this badge they can put on their profile card. Only for 1 person. They also get some chests too. If the top 10 get the cool purple ML Ken, which still looks pretty badass, and the top 100, basically legend, all get the, and he doesn't look happy about not being top 10, but, still, you get a sticker to put on your card so that you can go to the local tavern or pub and use the famous pickup line of, hey, baby, you want to see my Coliseum badge? I'm telling you, it's a real panty dropper, guys. You want to push for these badges. It's pretty cool. I like that they're doing more and more of this. I'm still like a little bit upset about my last badge endeavor, but damn, that Ken one looks cool as hell. Let me know who you guys think's going to win this one, right?
Vic.
Vic? You think Vic? I don't know, man.
I think Vic will no life it to get it. Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you're right. All right. Of course, there's a 7-day grace period, so that once this goes away, you got 7 days left to spend your final currency before the shop closes, and done. Seasonal battle content, strategic archives coming back. Before you groan, let's give them a chance and see what it's like. They reduced the RNG significantly last time from the time before. It was still bad, but hopefully they're pulling the nose up, and it's actually puts the strategy in strategic and isn't just RNG archive.
I got you, chat. YouTube.com. Type in the search box. Epic 7 Anyo. There you go.
Anyo is the GOAT.
There you go.
I'm telling.
Just. Right,
I have said it before, and I will say it again. Praise be to Anyo. I was stuck in strategic archive. I could not figure out what to do. I was lost. I was in the shitter. I was thinking about going and playing Hello Kitty Adventure Island, and then I saw this glimmer of hope, this light at the end of the tunnel, and that light was Anyo. Anyo was my bread. He was my light. He was the way. I woke up every morning and watched Anyo's videos and prayed to Anyo to lift me up and deliver me from the doldrums of strategic archives. With Anyo, I am strong. With Anyo, you are saved. With Anyo, we are all blessed. Praise be to Anyo. Like and subscribe.
Did you memorize that whole copy pasta?
No, I just did it off the cuff. How'd I do?
Are you being for real right now?
For real right now, yeah. I remember weird shit. It's why I forget important things, like how to say somebody's name, but I can remember weird crap like that. Trial of Constellations. I don't know if this is a brand new season. I mean, we had a version update, so I don't know if this is the full reset where the constellation board resets or not.
I don't think so.
We'll have to see. And then, of course, Expeditions.
Whatever.
Hey, Crank, thank you for gifting a sub to Anyo. You the man. Sue, why didn't you tell me?
About Astrium Pass?
Why didn't you warn me about the Astrium Pass?
Because it's crap, like usual.
It's past it. Okay. Hey, BK Prime, thank you for the resub. Appreciate you. Okay, so yeah, the Astrium Pass, it really does put the ass in pass, guys. The Astrium itself, the first level pass, is actually quite nice, but a collab is coming up, which is loaded with limited heroes. Unless you are like teetering on the edge of abandoning Responsible Dolphin and going full on whale, maybe don't spend 1900 Skystones for one piece of Astrium and a whole bunch of charms, right? Astrium allows you to build a custom piece of gear specifically around the stats that you want and roll out with it at max base rolls. So it's really nice, but it is one piece of gear as opposed to limited units and limited artifacts. And yeah,
put another way for you, Cosmic. Would you pay in CZN? Would you pay roughly 3,500 gems to get one memory fragment with subs of your choice?
Oh,
you don't. No, that's exactly it. No.
Yeah, at a time when the game is down and slow and stuff, the premium epic pass is pretty worth it. It is loaded with charms, and the Astrium itself is pretty good. But the 1600 Skystone extension to go to the upgrade pass, all the upgrade pass gives you guys is 2 of those mana chests and a couple of tailored equipment packs. This is nice, but this is not 1600 Skystones nice. They really need to put some skin tickets in here. That would be a really nice way to incentivize it. It's a little bit deceptive here because it looks like you get a second dose of Astrium, but you don't. It's just showing you that with this, you get the Astrium, and with the bundle, you get what was in this pack plus the box and these selection chests. That's all that you get that's new is these little 3 things. These 2 are from this that you get bundled together. If you buy this, you get both. If you buy this turns into a $1,600 one, and you'll notice the image will change. It'll remove the things that aren't in it. Huh?
No, don't worry about it.
Did I say dollar? I meant Skystone.
Orbis
dollars. 1,600 Orbis dollars. Speaking of ripoffs, the class summon banner, which really needs to get rid of off-banner artifacts, they did do us a solid by adding a pity system in it where you actually get the artifact you're chasing instead of some rando thief. The artifact's nice on Tori. I've seen one or two people put this on School Nurse Yulha, which really feels weird, but it's really just for Tori.
It's just Tori. If you want Master of the Nightmare for Tori so you can live your best high roll life, go for it. But like it's not even like the best one on Tori. It's just
Rihanna and Luciella does almost the same thing. It's just a slightly more effective Rihanna and Luciella for Tori. That's it. And go buy it from the powder shop, please, for the love of God. Unless again you are a whale and you know,
nothing we say matters then.
Yeah. You do you. You spend your money where you want to spend it. But again, I will reiterate, there is a collaboration coming very, very soon. Don't go nuts on mediocre stuff, right? Coin shop rotation. Everybody always asks me, when is the coin shop going to be revealed? It is always the last Wednesday of the month, and here we are. Pirate Captain Flan is really good. Solid A tier unit if you have Star of the Sea artifact. If you do not have Star of the Sea artifact, she's probably a C tier hero at best. Now you can play her without the artifact. It's not like Summertime Asera, where she's absolutely useless, but she is significantly worse of a hero without it. It's something you really want. Now you do get a limited select artifact selector ticket later, so if you want to pick her up, you can always do that, but that's the only one I'd recommend, unless the balance and patch announcement that is likely coming on the 4th of September. So next week, we should get a balance patch announcement. There's a chance it'll be tomorrow, but it'll most likely be the 4th to line up with maintenance and to line up with the last one. There's a good chance that, where was I? There's a good chance that asshole Mancer Elena might be on that patch, and she might go from like a F tier unit to an S tier unit. She's
terrible.
Must be a
She's terrible. she's
absolutely awful. She's so bad, and she's just a strictly worse version of a unit that they give new players for free.
Yes. Here's the thing, right? She stops people from being able to counterattack. Well, Mort stopped people from being able to counterattack. Well, she also does some decent damage. Mort does better damage. Mort also defense breaks. Mort also automatically counterattacks when he's hit. Mort also can't be controlled. Mort's also way tankier. Mort can wear night artifacts. And the worst part is her name is Astromancer. So, of course, what class is she cosmic?
I would
Ranger. She's a Ranger.
Hey, no way.
So yeah, everything about her is annoying. So hopefully that she gets a really nice buff. Faithless Lytica is a top 1%er unit. She reminds me a lot of Ob, where you will hear some people say Ob is trash and other people say no, she's freaking amazing. That's a have or have not kind of a take. Faithless Lytica, if you've got the gear to run her, can be wildly good and effective. But if you have that gear, you'll probably want to put it on better units. If you have the gear to put on her and still gear your better units, well, congratulations, you're a top 1%er, and you probably already own Faithless Lytica. For relatively new players, I'm not a huge fan of that unit as a pickup from the coin shop, but she's pretty. I'm a big Lytica fan, so you do you.
Okay. What else?
Powder and Knowledge shop is the biggest gift Smogate has given us in this patch. Black Hand of the Goddess. Ooh, Sword of Judgment, Tyrant's Defense, Wings of Light and Shadow.
Nope.
Don't you agree this is a gift, Sue?
Nope. Skip it. Buy the bottle.
Yes.
Move on.
That is why it is a gift. There is nothing worth picking up in this, so you can save all of your powder to use on Renoa and Haru and Mei Lin's artifacts. You can just buy those from the powder shop. You're going to need so much powder for that collaboration. Be stoked that Taga Hale's Ancient Book isn't in here, that Holy Sack is in here, that all the artifacts you want aren't in here. It is a gift.
I'm expecting Renoa's artifact to be Flower of Devoured Fate. I'm expecting it.
So I talked about this. I talked about this yesterday, Sue. In what way is Last Piece Corinne the same as 2024 Alencia?
Used to be good as trash.
This is the unit that everybody has built on their account well, but nobody ever drafts because she's not very good.
Yeah.
You ask anybody, hey, can I see your last piece, Corinne? And you'll look, I go, wow, you actually have decent gear on that unit, but nobody ever drafts her because she's not very good.
Yeah, I think it's just Sputnik is the only person I know that plays her. He has like, I think it was like 300 speed on like Fervor.
Hey, maybe
Okay,
she'll
yeah,
get the maybe she'll get the balance patch treatment on the 4th too. We'll have to see.
Yeah, that's the thing. It like last piece would be like insane if she had like a mini Zeo passive where she just cut in front of everybody. Like she's like that. Like the kit is fine. The problem is what someone said in chat. She's just too slow. Like she needs turn 1. If they made her so that you had turn 1 with her, like holy crap, bro.
Yep. I'm not going to take too much time on the other improvements and adjustments. The background battling feature is huge. They're setting it so that you can offline AFK battle. It's no longer going to be setting the number of times you run the battle. You're going to set the amount of resources you want to spend. I want to spend 100 leaks. I want to spend 30 freaking cores. You can the maximum amount you can spend depends on how high your pet level is. Of course, you do have to have a pet. And the nicest thing is that the fastest clear time is going to be based on, your runs are going to be based on your fastest clear time. That means put together a banger team, put your best heckin' gear on it, and whip out the fastest run you can whip out. And then from that point on, you'll be able to background battle any units at that speed. So load up 4 friendship units, put that friendship artifact. You don't even need to have gear on there. You could run 3 green units into Wyvern, hit background battle, friendship farm. They will be rocking at 20 seconds or faster. That is the minimum speed. They're not going to let you go faster than 20 seconds. Rip my 8-second clear videos, but hey, it is what it is. It will automatically use your energy first and your stamina first, and then it will go in for your cores and leafs based on what you selected. And here is the wonderful part of it is it will sell the gear for you. You can set up your gear filters, your simple selections, so it'll automatically sell or extract gear as you get it, so you don't overburden your inventory. It's a really nice change.
Can I get that in CZN for memory fragments? Like if it just doesn't have crit chance, can it just auto sell it, please? Thanks.
Dude, I know, but you're asking Super Creative to make a change to a game that Super Creative owns after they've made the exact same change by Super Creative in another game Super Creative develops. I mean, let's be reasonable, man.
Different teams, different devs. You know, can't ask too much. One thing at a time.
Okay, a lot of drama over the profile card situation. It's not as bad as it looks. It's just annoying, right? So now we've set it up where artists can create profile cards and they can gift the profile cards to friends in game. First issue is friends aren't cross server. So what if a guy on global wants to make a profile card for somebody in Asia? Well, they can't. That's the first problem. The second problem is the guy who makes the card has to spend 200 sky stones to give it to somebody. Not the other way around. Not the receiver of the gift, the sender. It's going to cost them 200 sky stones to send it. And
what?
And one additional kick in the balls is you can only gift 3 people. Period. End of story. So, hey, artists, you all excited to make gifts for people? You can only do 3 times. So all these things suck, right?
Gets changed. That seems.
It is one of the number one complaints about this. But here's the workaround for all you guys out there that want a card or want to make cards for people live on stream and don't want to have to illegally log onto people's accounts and risk and do all that kind of stuff. Here's what you do, right? Yeah, I want to make an account for or a card for Cosmic, and he's on the Asia server. I will create an account on the Asia server. I will make him a card. I will easily get 200 sky stones just from doing like the stuff it takes to get my account to the point where I can make a card, which will take maybe 10 or 15 minutes. I'll use those 200 cards to send him the card, and then I'll go back to my main account. I've done it live on stream. I've not gotten anybody in trouble. So yeah, all this is doing is forcing artists to go through the hassle of making an account so they can gift the cards, and it is dumb, time wasting, frustrating, and annoying. Just fix it, Smilegate. Let us unlimited gift. Make the receiver pay sky stones if you want to soak somebody for sky stones. They're the ones that requested the art. And you've already got the ability to look across server in RTA, where you can go, where you can join in and watch RTA fights cross server, so I know you've got the ability to let us see each other.
Yeah.
So integrate that into this. Make it not be send it to a friend where I have to kick somebody off my friend list and invite Cosmic on to be able to send them a damn card. It's just so many unnecessary hoops and steps for what is otherwise a wonderful, elegant system that everybody was hyped for. It's one of the biggest L's in a system that's otherwise a massive W.
It's a fumble on what should be a W, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean everything else, right? The hot keys for the artists, adding additional shapes and layers and colors and textures, and just so good in every way, shape, and form. And speaking of so good in every way, shape, and form, guys, Rift is gone, and nobody cared. They have removed Rift from the game, and they have putting it into semi-permanent maintenance while they figure out what the hell they're going to do with Rift, because nobody liked that game mode anyway. It was not really being played, so it is temporarily suspended. And the gear that was so hard to get from Rift, because there was like 25 other pieces of gear in there with these 4 pieces, those 4 pieces are being moved to the Ogre Hunt, a brand new hunt based on the Ogre Armory. It'll just have otherworldly gear. It'll just have these 4 pieces. Easy to go. So you'll be able to farm Ogre to get those other sets, and as Breach continues to pump out new gear sets, they will be added to Ogre. And as soon as they add new sets, as soon as a Weakening and Fervor set wind up in here, and now we have 6 pieces of gear, they will add a system that lets you, like in Rift, select the 4 that you want to farm. So you will be able to say, I want Weakening, Fervor, Pursuit, and Warfare, screw Riposte and Reversal. And then you can swap it around, but you will always have a 25% chance to chase the gear you want. This will never get so overburdened you can't target the pieces you want. They won't do that for other hunts, guys. It's just this one, but that's very, very nice.
All right, so when's the guide? For maintenance, sounds good.
I read it, and I pre-built a team that I think will one-shot it in just a few seconds. It's basically the Katie's team, but it was hard to extrapolate the mechanics on this because I mean, freaking Enoch one-shots this guy. It's not like you could really test run it. You just had to guess.
I was gonna say, like, if I had to put my money on something, it'd probably be something with Lilibet, Lilibet, Green Lilibet, and Vivian, because that's usually what ends up clearing everything. I feel like. Probably a Shuri if that doesn't work.
Some people in chat have noticed there is only otherworldly hunt options for Ogre's Armory. You have to use Spectral Cores. You're not going to be able to use regular stamina to farm it. You're not going to be able to earn crafting mats to go to the Steel Workshop and craft the gear. You can only farm it via otherworldly, which is the way you should be farming it anyway. Let's be real.
Yeah, this is
Rift is gone.
This is a lot longer than a 25-minute overview of this pack.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're done, dude. Play the animation, right? That's all there is. People in chat have been asking when, right? When is it going to happen?
What was it? You had it.
When are we seeing it?
September 17th is my guess. Ta-da! Look, it's the same thing as in the background of my cam. My girl! They even got you in the collab. That's crazy.
That was me.
Yeah, they continue to keep, like, yeah, I was gonna say, they keep, you somehow managed to keep letting SG put you in the game.
Hells yeah.
Now this. That's so sick, dude. Like, Blackthorn as like her S3 is so cool.
So
upgrades are so nice for the CZN units.
Yeah.
Pretending I don't know anything about CZN. Tell me about Renoa. Why should we be excited about Renoa being in the game? What's she like in CZN?
Look,
what can we expect about her kit from over here?
There you go. That's how you know I like her. So I guess Cosmic, do you want to? Should I field it or do you want to field it? I feel like you haven't talked it a bit. So
she's your character, so no, that's all you. And like also so the one quick thing I'll say too is like, I am so curious to see how they're going to have a deck building style character translate to a turn-based game, especially when we think about like Mei Lin and how her entire kit works. So I'll let you field these because you probably have more insights, you know, having played a lot more Epic 7.
So, okay, so for those of you guys who have never played Chaos Zero Nightmare, Renoa is not necessarily the main character. The main character is the captain of the SS Nightmare, which is just you, the player. You're a self-insert. Renoa is your vice captain. You could kind of think of her as your Mercedes and your Roz. basically, she's just this no-nonsense tough girl that is all action. She pretty much her main fighting style involves essentially the revolver that you see in her hand. She's about trying to basically generate bullets for her gun and then just kind of spam them out and then use abilities to kind of reload the gun and then keep going. So that's kind of the gist of the play style that she has in CZN. I would say she's most likely going to be a ranger in this game. And if I had to, like, you know, if it was me, I would probably guess that she's probably a focus-based character because focus naturally lends itself to like ammo in this game. Like you could have 5 focus stacks, you know, let's say it's like 5 bullets in the gun. And then you have like various different ways to reload the gun and kind of like spam things out. The S3 animation is very clearly Blackthorn, which is like her ultimate. It's like a big single target nuke that basically gives you back all of the bullets that you spent during the fight, and then you can kind of use them for one big super attack after that. So that's kind of the gist of how she should play. We'll see if that's what it ends up being in Epic 7 though.
She's probably going to be immune to time reversal, right?
Well, maybe. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Chaos Zero Nightmare, the plot of the game has a lot of time reversal elements. It's actually everyone is affected by time reversal in CZN. It's just that the player insert character is the only one aware that they are going back in time.
So one thing that I do know about Rinoa that I can tell you guys right now is she will be an ML5 hero and she will be free. So
Please stop.
A lot of people are immediately thinking, oh my God, that means she's going to suck. She's going to be just like an Einzel Gone situation. She's not going to be any good. I don't think Smilegate will fumble the ball like that. I don't think on a collab where they're really trying to promote CZN that they're going to make one of the MC characters just be like ass in this game. And if she is, it is a collab, but it is Smilegate's property. They can do whatever they want with it. They can give her an exclusive equipment. They can put her on a balance patch. They can rerun her. So don't think this is the last time you're going to see Rinoa.
Speaking of reruns, they said that if this collab does really, really well, they will do other CZN characters. I need it to, be done really well so that way I can get Hidamari. Thank you. Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
because they own both, right? It's super easy for them to go between the games. So I would love to see more Epic 7 stuff come over to CZN, and I think CZN does have some good characters that could translate well to Epic 7. So fingers crossed. Like I said, I'm sure we'll get something in CZN for our 1 year, which will be in October during Season 5, but had nothing announced for our side yet of it. So we will see.
Okay, guys, I got to take a moment for you here, Sue, because you said future CZN units. So let's just take a moment here to prognosticate a little bit. You guys all remember when the Luna skin came out, right? We were promised a whole series of bunny girls with this image, right? All right. And, this is obviously Luna in the middle, and that's Empyrean Ilanov over here. But they said that the other ones were going to be, they said these were all a combination of units and skin, including an ML5 skin, right? So obviously we got a red and a blue in the back. So there's at least one RGB unit, either a blue unit and a red skin, or a red unit and a blue skin, or perhaps both of them are units. But they did say there would be an ML5 unit. Well, that makes this one an ML5 unit, and this kind of a maid outfit looking thing here. And I was just thinking,
you saved it because I was talking about Hidamari has an outfit that looks very, very suspiciously similar to
the little white cufflinks and the little white. I mean, did we just get a leak? Maybe.
No, that's definitely tinfoil hat.
I don't know, man. I think it is confirmed.
Yeah, Hidamari is everyone loves her. She is kind of an airhead, but she is very, very powerful.
Just a fun character, man.
Yeah,
she's much more.
Yeah, Rinoa and Hidamari are my two favorite characters to play alongside Yuki for CZN because they are characters that seem very straightforward, but there's a lot of complexity in sequencing, so you could string together some really crazy turns. Like that's why Rinoa became my favorite character, because at launch she just had a lot of depth compared to most of the cast. So I was like, oh shit, this character is super sick once you understand what you're doing with her.
Balloon and next bunny outfit, I bet. I don't think so, because they specifically said a combination of ML of skins and units, including an ML5 unit. Well, what's left that could be a unit? Because so far we've only gotten skins. But anyway, this next one surprised me, Cosmic. I really kind of expected it to be Tressa, but instead, what's heading our way is...
Yep, it's Cosmic's character.
Yeah, this is my girl, my heavy hitter that I've always loved from season 1. So yeah, she has a anchor which she can, for whatever reason, just wield like it weighs nothing apparently, even though it has like a very heavy mechanical design to it. And she's using her ego skill here, which is a nice upgrade for it. But yeah, her attack is, or her main gimmick is that giant anchor that she has. She just loops it multiple times and beats you over the head with it. So again, another skill that I'm curious to see how that's going to translate into the Epic 7 world. But yeah, she loves her sweets. That is the one thing that she'll always, I think one of the artworks that they showed in Epic 7 had her with like eating sweets or something, but that's always been her other trademark, is like her lobby artwork in the game has her at a cafe with a bunch of sweets as well.
I want to see her interact with Navy Captain Landy, who her main attack is she takes an anchor and throws it at the enemy and yoinks the entire ship along with it and hits you with a ship. So yeah, most people use an anchor to stop the boat. Landy uses an anchor to throw the boat.
It'd be funny if Haru got like stronger the longer the fight went on. Like basically the more times you use like her S3, kind of how like Last Rider Crowd gets stronger with each S3. I would be curious to see if Haru is the same exact way, because Haru is basically like, it's a big bonk, and then the more she bonks you, the bigger the bonk gets. So I think that would be a pretty fitting way to go about doing it. Very curious to see how this one's going to end up playing.
I think Haru was the kind of the biggest surprise. If somebody said we're collabing with CZN, who do you think the heroes are? I don't think she was at the top of anybody's list. So it'll be interesting to see what her kit's like.
I feel like this is one of the ones where it's like the dev team just really likes her, because like it's very clear they put a lot into her like before the game launched, because she's the launch character basically. She was the very first banner for the game, right? She's a very, very cute character. She's also like, when the game came out, she was really strong and also pretty simple. So for people who had never played the genre, she just felt really, really powerful to wield like right up front. So, also they wouldn't do it, but like I'm sitting here thinking about like the April Fool's joke for CZN this year, where they just changed Haru so that she's just a gorilla on all of her cards. You know, that meme of like the anime meme where it's just like, oh yeah, she's like a gorilla because she's like freakishly strong for someone who's like a high school student.
Yep.
You're just like, why is she so strong?
Now,
I will say too, like, or even Veronica, right? Because Veronica got the MMD or whatever it is again, modeling. So like, I don't think any of us would have ever planned on Haru. And then the last one, Melee, which I know we'll talk about shortly, definitely is another one that makes sense just because she was posted up everywhere. She was insanely busted in 1.0. And, you know, as a character, I think just a lot of people loved because of just her multi-attack shenanigans. But Haru, for sure, was not even like, probably not even top 5 for me. Like, you know, Yuki would have been another one that we just would have expected because Yuki is such a fan favorite.
Yep.
Yeah, it's actually funny. I've mentioned this multiple times, but when the three of us were at the Smilegate booth, CZN booth at Anime Expo, I actually was talking to some of the people while I think you guys were conversing with Smile Buddy or somebody else, but I talked to somebody else and we were talking about Hidamari and how strong they were, and I was like, oh yeah, I also really like Yuki, and they made the remark, they're like, yeah, we had no idea that Yuki would be this popular. Like the number one feedback we keep getting is for like, you know, more appearances of Yuki, skins for Yuki, buffs for Yuki, like everything. All we want is Yuki. And they had no idea that they were gonna get that big of a response for the character. And I'm sitting here in the back of my mind going, you think a girl that has a body like that with a big ass sword that doesn't take anyone's shit was not gonna be popular? Like, this character like basically just screams, hi, I'm every Gunnar game character's favorite character, and you really didn't think that this was gonna sell? So I would put a lot of money if this collab CZN does well and it comes back again for a second time and we get more characters. I would bet like $100 that Yuki is the character.
Now I know a lot of people were disappointed. It's like, oh, where's Rin? Where's Yuki? Where you got to understand that the goal of this is to get some cross-pollination, to get a lot of people who have never played CZN but do play Epic 7 to go give CZN a try. And it's comfortable when you jump into a game and you go, oh, there's Rinoa. I know her. I just pulled her in my other game. Oh, there's Haru. I'm used to that. Units that are in chapter 1, in the introduction, in the tutorials, are going to be most likely to show up in collaborations early on so that you can get that cross-pollination. Future collaborations, then we reach deeper. It's the same thing with anime collabs. Everyone's like, oh, where is XYZ units? Like, well, that's from chapter 2. This collab is chapter 1. Well, chapter 2 is what's out right now. I was like, I know, but they're promoting chapter 1 in the collab. It's not an uncommon thing. So I'm not surprised to see Mei Lin.
Yeah. I put Yuki in the side chat for you, Tristen, if you want to show chat with why this character is like the most no-dog character ever. Rising Dragon, it says Rising Dragon Spire is actually one of her moves. Like, it's actually surprising. It's a multi-hit just like in the game. So how Mei Lin works, I like to call her the grape shot character. So this is there's a very famous magic card called Grape Shot, and it does 1 damage, but then it activates again for every card you've played in the turn before it. So that's basically how Mei Lin functions. Mei Lin is just trying to play as many quick strikes as possible in 1 turn. And then she has a move called Rising Dragon Spire. If you back up the animation, it's the one where she does the kick and it has like the little flaming dragon come out of it. You'll see she hits multiple times and then does this little kick. So there's 1, and then we have 1, 2, and then that's the Dragon Spire, you see? So now we have multiple, and then we Dragon Spire again. So the more actions you take before she spires, the longer the Dragon Spire combo is. So what people used to do at launch was they would go, what if I play like 30 cards so that way I get like 30 kicks before I get that big dragon at the end? And it would one-shot everything. And the devs, if you watch the Infinity Showcase, they said, man, that was really fun. That was like my favorite thing to do in the game.
Yeah.
So it's clear that the E7 team was like, we want Mei Lin because that's the one we got to kick a bunch. And it was really cool.
Dust off your dual attack units, guys. I bet there'll be money with this unit. Mei Lin was my one. I got Hugo, then Mei Lin, then Hugo, then I got another Hugo, and then I got a Hugo, and then another Mei Lin. That was my start to CZN, and Mei Lin was freaking insane. I mean, surely she's just as powerful now, right?
Yeah, they didn't introduce anything to permanently cripple her at all. That's
good to know.
In our hearts.
Tressa Hugo's still a thing too, right?
Hey, Hugo's more playable at least. We can give him that. Hugo's actually still very solid.
I personally think Hugo's like top 5, or at least very like knocking on the door of it. But yeah, for those of you guys who don't understand the joke, Mei Lin was so good at launch with that combo that they introduced a global mechanic to the game just to limit the amount of times Mei Lin could attack.
We're not nerfing the unit. We're just changing the entire game around the unit. It's different. It's not technically a nerf anymore.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people in chat. Oh, Mei Lin's going to be Viking. Mei Lin's going to be RNL. I think Mei Lin looks like Hua Young and Milam had a fusion dance, right? She's got the kicks, but she's also kind of got the hair and the attitude. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, both in CZN. That's not saying this is what they will be in Epic 7, but in CZN, both Haru and Mei Lin are warriors. Renault is a ranger.
So Soul Weaver and Thief, then, right?
Yeah, got it. Makes sense.
They did kind of sort of leak it at the end. So if those units on the right are the ones that CZN is getting, it looks like you guys are going to be getting Salome and Estelle and Ivana.
Not the ones I would have picked.
A surprising combination to slide over into CZN. Not OG at all. They are all from the most recent story.
I would be, you know what? I originally wasn't like, I wanted like Raza Mercedes, but you know what? I would take.
We all
Estelle.
assumed Raza Mercedes Vildred or Raza Mercedes. I guess we can't give you Kayron. You already got him. But yeah.
We'll take a new Kayron that doesn't suck, please. Please and thank you.
We give you a Kayron that we want a Kayron that doesn't suck too. Us first. We had him first.
Yeah. Dude, as cool as Estelle would be in CZN, I worry that they couldn't make a compelling Estelle that doesn't just like step on Magna, because like I feel like that was what drew me to Estelle in Epic 7 in the first place. I was like, they just made Magna, but for Epic 7, they're very much the same character, same kind of personality, same play style. Salome would be kind of OP though, man. I think I don't know.
Yeah. Salami's really good. Do you know what she does, Cosmic?
No, I'm not familiar.
She's got a skill that copies the enemy unit for one turn. She literally, or any unit, on your own team or on their team, she becomes that unit for one turn.
Yeah. She's a clone. She's
wicked fast, right? So like you could have a dirt slow base speed nuker and you could run her at like 4,000 speed. She copies that unit. She doesn't just copy their kit, she copies their stats. She even copies the gear, relics, and artifacts they're wearing. She becomes that unit. So she becomes that full ass nuke build, but she takes the turn. Now it's only one turn, so like extra turns and stuff kind of go away, and there's certain limitations to it, but we always joke that as like, hey, if you're sad that you don't have an ML5 unit, you can just pull Salome. Now you have every ML5 unit.
Yeah. So yeah, it'd be funny because it's like Salome could basically, if she functioned the same way in CZN, like she could be your draw, like give you a second draw character, second buffer, second nuker. Like it'd be very, very interesting to see how if they translated that over. And then Ivana is just like, I exist. I countered the end. That's
Ivana and Estelle are like mirror images to each other, right? Estelle, gives 40% damage share into her so that she just absorbs the damage so the rest of the team can't die. And Ivana gives everybody a buff so that they can ignore that ability and just kill as if she wasn't there.
Yep.
So anti she's for those of you in Epic 7, Ivana is basically gives summer photogenic as a buff to your entire team.
Yeah.
And somehow she's not that good. But in certain situations she's brutal.
Yeah, she exists to counter DN. That's about it.
Wolf Girl was too strong. They had to do something about its stat. Remember when I said earlier the bunny skin was kind of hotly contested, was something where Korea's Asia servers were kind of excited about, but global was kind of lukewarm. The CZN collab kind of appears to be a flip the script on it, where global seems largely hyped and excited about it, but at home it's not selling so well. What do you guys think in chat? One's if you're excited for a CZN collab, two if you couldn't care less. Let me see what you guys think. 1.5. Shut up. Yeah, so it looks like it's largely ones. Deity's over there with a 3 because he's confused. You okay, Deity? You need help? Type 3 again if you need help. Yeah, so I mean, people seem largely hyped about it.
We'll probably get to, right? Is like, I think the real benefit, and this is my very limited time with Epic 7, so obviously a bit biased, but I really wanted to see more of like PvE style of engagement within the game in like meaningful modes. So I'm really hoping that the big teaser that they had, and they're obviously starting with Chaos Zero as like the world for that roguelite, but the opportunity that Smilegate is introducing, like, hey, here's like, I think they showed like 12 different worlds at first of like the different roguelike maps that they, you know, may or may not do in the future. I think that alone is worth, you know, having CZN be the first as like a, hey, here's how we're going to make it right. Here's how we're going to justify it, you know, being a thing. And then, yeah, sure, it'll be more Epic 7 worlds, I'm sure, you know, in the more immediate future, but it could lead to some very cool collab opportunities in the future if they keep those like isolated world instances. So personally for me, I'm super excited for that and seeing where that might go for the game.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. Like, coming out of the Infinity announcement, the three things that I was most excited about were the new PvP game mode, the CZN collab, and then what looks like finally, after only like me and Tristen begging for like 3.5 years, a real honest to goodness, like grindable piece of PvE end game content.
Yep. And the nice thing about the PvE content that's going to be coming to us from CZN is, unlike the new PvP content, there's no leafs, there's no stamina. It costs nothing. You can play it as much as you want. It is unlimited entry, and that means you can sit there when you're out of everything and still enjoy the game and get immersed in both cultures. To answer a question earlier in the chat about Korea, without getting into the nitty-gritty details, CZN had a rough start in Korea. There were some misunderstandings, and it created some hurt feelings. And you know, sometimes you hear like there's two kinds of people: those who forgive but never forget, and then there's those that forget but never forgive. The Korean gaming community never forgets or forgives. When they are upset about something, it is a hurdle to get them to come to terms with it. So they just kind of are still a little scarred over it. So yeah, it'll take them a while to warm up to it, but don't let that danken or darken your hype for this game. I know a lot of people were like, oh, but where's my Bleach collab? Where's my favorite IP? Why isn't Espa rerunning? I didn't get the thing that I want. It's like, yeah, I would have loved a Chainsaw Man collab. Don't get me wrong, but you know what? Sometimes things don't line up, and I would rather have this than nothing, and the timing is really good for it. CZN now has an independent community, and Epic 7's community has people that have never played CZN. Several months ago, it would have been just cannibalizing yourself. The same people played both games. You're not really doing much. But now there's a big enough independent communities, and the games have evolved to the point where they're self-standing, where cross-pollination is natural and good. The universes are clearly connected, so it just makes it a much bigger ecosystem for both games. And if you don't like CZN, that's fine. Enjoy the characters in Epic 7. And if you don't like Epic 7, that's fine too. Just enjoy the new characters in CZN. But I think it's going to be a good time. Smilegate, more than any game I have ever made content for, puts insane amount of effort into their collabs. The care, the details, the stories, the voicing, the art, they go so far beyond what any game, and I say that looking HUAWEI right in the face, does for collaborations. I'm pretty excited about it.
Look, he's right when it comes to unit designs and animations and stuff, but we're not going to talk about, you know, shift up in the UI, bro, because like that they're still on top as far as I'm concerned.
We don't talk about shift up. We're talking about Epic 7 too.
I know. Like UI design, we music and UI design. Let's step that up a little bit, Smilegate. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Hells yeah. People are asking when this collaboration is going to go live. Is it happening after maintenance? No. You will get to pull for Diche, Lizette, whatever we're calling her this week. That will go live right after maintenance. A lot of the new content will go live right after maintenance. But Foundation Day right here. The big F designating Sue's birthday, F for feet, I mean Foundation Day. And then on the 3rd of September, the Politis banner goes live. The new Politis from the new story, the one that looked a whole bunch like a CZN character, she goes live on the 3rd. She will be a 3-week long banner, so she will be 3rd through 10th through 17th through 24th. So she'll be basically all through September, ending here. That makes the most likely time, because they did say it will be sometime in September. It makes the most likely time for the CZN collab to be on the 17th after maintenance. That way it doesn't overlap or interfere with the Politis banner, but it also is still in September. And it also puts it after a maintenance, so they can put the assets in without data miners wrecking the fun for everybody.
I'm pretty sure it's the 17th. I am very, very strongly believing it's the 17th. And my reasoning, Tristan, is if you go look at Smoggate's missions, they all end on September 16th for the current wave.
There you go. There you go.
So the current like period of like content that they want us to make ends on the 16th. I
mean, they may just come out and say it, right? I know collaboration agreements that they're not allowed to announce it until an agreed upon date, sure, but I mean, come on, it's kind of right there. Of course, then they'll go and drop it on the 10th and mess with all of us. You watch.
So the next this is the stuff we need you to talk about is the 17th. It all happens on the 17th or later, so it's like, okay, so there's clearly something coming on the 17th based on the end deadlines for everything. So, yeah. Somebody was asking when my birthday was in the chat. It is this Saturday, the 29th.
Oh, sorry. I typed the wrong day.
Yep, nope. It's this Saturday, the 29th.
Yeah, the 29th.
You could come say hi. I will be streaming on the 29th. I'll be going through E7's new story on the 29th. I decided that's what we're doing for my birthday. We're going to hang out together and have a good time. Largely because everyone I know is not home on Saturday. It's just me.
So does anybody have any questions about the CZN collab? Well, we got two of the biggest CZN brains in the podcast with us.
Yep, that is true.
Is that a pregnant Mega Man emote? My God. It says Prega Man is the name of it.
No. Yeah.
Peak, I'm afraid.
What's wrong with you guys? Get help.
Yeah.
This reminds me, while we're on the topic of like card games, the horrible image of pregnant Mega Man. There is a Magic the Gathering card. It's a bird. Its whole thing is to make offspring. So basically to make babies of like existing cards. When Sonic the Hedgehog got a collab with Magic, the first thing people tried to do was to make the pregnant Sonic meme deck. And the fact that that exists and it's a functioning deck terrifies me. The internet once again remains undefeated.
People are asking when we're going to get the ML5 selector. Look, anniversary stops right after maintenance is over. And that will probably start some kind of mission or grind or achievement that takes us towards that one. If you remember last year, they gave away a boss selector ML5 ticket, and it was like at the top of the birthday cake. And I think with that one, it was a number of people doing something online, voting or collecting things. It was kind of like the Steam thing, but it'll probably be something similar where there'll be an in-game grind, so many resources done, so many days pass, and then we'll get it. Don't expect to be getting your school nurse Yulha tomorrow morning. It'll probably be a series of things we're going to have to do to go and get it. But they have been very, very cryptic about it. They've not been very forthcoming on how that's going to work. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow what hoops we have to jump through. But I can guarantee you there will be some hoops. Their goal is to get you to log in every single day. So they're not just going to give you everything day one. They're going to do stuff that's going to make you want to log in.
Somebody's asking for me and Cosmic, what are our thoughts on the Chaos cores to edit save data in CZN currently? Are you talking about just like, are you talking about the availability of like, or like how easy or difficult it is to edit save data? Because if that's the question you have, I think currently black mass acquisition and the cost of items in the sortie shop is slightly too high, considering the RNG to get divine epiphanies to line up where you want them to edit save data. It takes a little bit too much effort to get one deck where it needs to be. It needs to be slightly easier, and like not like a whole bunch easier, but like 20% easier.
He's phrasing that a lot nicer than I'm going to, and for those that have caught my stream, it's just because I am burnt out on this seasonal mechanic in particular, because Persona cards were great. You farm in one save, you're done, everyone's happy, right? This season, every time that you want to have a new desire build, you have to refarm all 3 characters, which then means they effectively tripled the amount of black mass that we need this season. So I am literally a week deep on trying to farm this new team, and keep in mind I'm only using chaos delegations because I'm trying to save my sanity for Olga. But I cannot finish this build, and I'm trying to do sortie runs, and we're doing like a small sortie challenge right now, so it's kind of a smaller disclaimer. But no, it sucks right now. I'm gonna call it like it is. Now the positive thing I will say is that we do know a sweep mode for sortie is coming. So that should, at least from a time perspective, help us out a little bit. However, we still have to address the root problem of either not getting enough mass, or as Sue has mentioned, the stuff in the shop is just a little too expensive. So maybe it'll be better for the next season, but at least in the current Season 4 environment, it is maddening, to say the least.
Yeah, this season is definitely... I don't want to say the worst season, because that makes it sound like the current state of the game is bad. I'm having a lot of fun playing Season right now. But the current mechanic is convoluted, I think is it is. It is like the game wants you to do this thing, and you're like, that is so much work. I could just ignore it and have way more fun. So go ahead.
I was just saying, I made the joke, like, man, I'd rather go back to mutant sample farming. Now, we've had a lot of quality of life shit since then, but like, it just takes me back to like, put me back in the minds of Season 1. Let me chase mutant sample if I have to chase something, because that's just, it's a more straightforward goal, and you know that once you get the thing, you're gonna be set. But I've had chaos runs fail, and like today I lost a Senectus gun on the first boss just to like really bad RNG on a delegation. So, brother, I've just been getting my ass beat this season. It has been rough.
Bro, I had one. I think it was like 2 days ago. I was just delegating. I got the gun right away from Senectus, and I think I went through like 6 shot refreshes to try to get the right sadistic restraint, and I was like, brother, this is like the run is brick. I can't do the deck anymore because this game is just screwing me on RNG. Oh,
yeah, it can be brutal for sure.
As like a quick aside, because somebody did ask it in chat, I will bring back ratio format sometime either this week or next week. I had planned to bring it back. I had planned to bring it back this week, but as some of you may know, tragedy kind of happened in my personal life. So my plan this week was originally to bring back ratio in time for my birthday. Sadly, that won't be happening, but I will probably maybe during my birthday stream at least get the point totals maybe set up if the demand is there for it, because I know so many people love ratio format and we haven't really done it in months. So
let me address a couple quick questions in chat, and then I've got a question from chat from you guys. Somebody asked, do I think Lizette will have any PvE potential? And no, it says specifically in her kit that her skills are only viable in PvP. She's going to have a very limited kit outside of that. I mean, she could be a Razor, I guess, for Abyss, but I mean, secondly, what PvE? I mean, we've kind of eliminated most of the PvE of this game until Cesian comes out and brings more in. Once you get past Abyss, everything else is just farming. That's one of the nice things about a Cesian collab is Epic 7 is a PvP focused game and Cesian is a PvE focused game, so they're going to scratch each other's itches pretty well.
I just noticed something, Tristan. The artwork they showed Vivian. Vivian is canonically like the only character that like kind of dips in and out of the Chaos Gates like accidentally.
Yeah.
Yo, Vivian for CCN collab, yo.
Well, earlier they said Assassin Cartusia, a couple of these will make appearances, so you know that's all it's going to be, right? Lots of people are going to be there, but as for units, you probably only see a couple. I suspect we'll see a lot more CZN characters in the story than just Renoa, Haru, and Mei Lin. We'll probably meet a whole host of cast members, but as far as who you get to keep is only a different story. So that rolls us around to the question chat was asking for both of you guys. If you had your druthers, and we already know one of Sue's, who would your picks had been for the free and 2 summonable units in Epic 7? Who would you have sent us from your game?
I'll be right back.
Cosmic, you can answer first, since that made Sue a timeout. Yeah.
Sure. So sorry, just make sure I understand like what characters would I pick to have for the CZN collab?
Yeah. Yeah. Who would you like to send our way? Who would you think would fit us well and make us excited about CZN as a game?
So I am biased that I have to give a shout out to Narja, because one of the things that I've always liked about Narja's design is that she has a bunch of minions basically, and now I'm totally forgetting his name because I have not had to reference his name now in forever. But she has this like swarm that she controls in like some of her artwork that isn't really translated well in her actual like cards and gameplay. So it'd be really cool to see like this summon style of character that I think could work well in Epic 7, bringing on all of her little friends. And chat saying it's Elysion from my end. But yeah, like her full artwork has her like with a bunch of these like really cool looking guys otherwise.
Oh, Narja's a good pick.
Yeah, Narja is my one that I'm biased on, that I think that like I just want to see more of her kit like expanded on. That would be a solid pick. But yeah, you can see him there a little bit in the background. So outside of that, you know, for me it's more of like what would be an interesting style of character that I think could also translate well into like a turn-based strategy, and that's where I get hung up a little bit because after that it's just like favorite style of characters for me. I would love to have Cassius because I want to put Cassius in every single universe. That's just more of like a pick for me because I love his Joker roulette, giving a bunch of buffs out, and I just think stylistically wise, he would fit pretty well in that universe as well. His entire thing is that he is a magician, but he is also a trickster, as it were, with all of his poker style of cards that he has. So just he's got a lot of sleight of hand gimmicks and just a lot of cool designs otherwise. But then outside of that, for one that I think would be like actually a premium and then one that everybody would love, I just have to go with Heidi Mari because she is just such a popular character and also had a really good story that I think would, if they expanded that more in Epic 7, could be really good.
Yeah, Heidi Mari is also one of my picks. Like, I mean, I had it. I helped her up earlier, but yeah. There you go. There she is. Heidi Mari, I love her. She's her story is pretty tragic. I really liked her story. Yep. She's the mayor of a town, but she unwittingly, like she's unwilling, like she didn't want to be the mayor. She became the mayor because she became the hero of her people because like terrible tragedy befell like her town, and she just kind of stepped up and did what she thought was right, even though it cost her ultimately like a great deal in her personal life. So it's like she's like, yeah, like I'm everyone's hero, but like I'm very grief stricken over the events of everything that happened. So like she's a very interesting and fascinating character because like she's like, I'm in this really important position. I'm super powerful, but like I don't want it. I would rather have these things instead. And she has like quite a bit of trauma. I'm trying not to like spoil it. Also,
okay, wait, Sue. Before you say it, we know how you feel about Yuki, so we're gonna give you this one as a freebie, right? You can pick a third because this is your free space on the bingo bar card. Everybody loves Yuki.
That's why I went to go grab my Yuki stand. I was like, I gotta go grab the Yuki. Yuki is my girl. I love her. She's so cool.
Oh, I think we might have injured Lag Out Daily there. You okay, bro? You need us to send help? breathe.
Yeah, so her
holy crap, you're right. Freaking Bix just pointed out she has a sword. Why did I never notice the big ass sword?
Yeah. This is what I was saying. I was like, you really thought SG didn't think that this design would be popular? I was like, you really didn't think? the girl with the massive chest and the huge sword and the piercings and the attitude was not going to be popular. Like, for you guys who can't see it, I mean, if you zoom in slightly, you can see she's got like the tongue piercing and the stud in her eyebrow. They really thought, no, okay, yeah, this isn't going to be that popular. I was like, you're crazy. Yeah. She
Lots
has probably
of jiggles in the animations too. They really outdid themselves. Iceberg cleave is just burned into my brain at this point.
Yeah, but yeah, she's got that like giggle while she just like flaps in the wind there. I'm like, what are they doing? She has by far my favorite moment in the story. I died laughing at that one. There's a moment where she's trying to track down, like she gets hired by Tenebria basically to try to figure out like what's going on. Well, she's not, it's Hidamari, I'm sorry. And she's basically gets a lead on these people who've been stalking Tenebria. So because she's a police officer. So she goes out at night to try to do some investigating, and she gets basically beat up in an alley and like left in a puddle of her own blood. And then just like, you don't hear from her for like, it was like 3 weeks, right? Like 3 weeks until the next story chapter. And it's like, what happened to Yuki? Like, oh no, Yuki might've been killed. And then just like at the climax of the whole thing where like Tenebria's fighting this thing, you just see the door slam in. And it's just like, the text is like, a woman completely covered in blood walks into the room and she's just like, bitch, I lived. Are you ready for round 2? And I was like, oh my God, dude. Like in that moment, I was crying. I was like, you can't tell me this character isn't so cool. But to the original question, I'm sure Kaza could probably guess my other character. It's actually my dad. She's actually my desktop background. Guess. Can you guess? Can you guess? It's not Hugo.
No. Well, no, because I was saying I don't know as like the other go-to, but I was the only other one I'd go with is Magna then.
It's Magna, yeah. I want.
Oh my God, Magna in this game.
Basically Magna already, so I didn't know if you were gonna pick a different.
My favorite characters are Yuki, Magna, Renoa, Hidamari, Narja. Those are.
I really thought of all the units that would get Redos to play CZN and be Magna.
Yeah,
basically.
I love Magna. Yeah, I mean,
basically a Runka in CZN.
Yeah, chat. If you could pretty much just look at her and go get a picture of Estelle. Like corporate wants you to find, you know, what's the meme? It's like corporate wants you to find the differences between these two pictures. They're the same picture. Yeah, Magna is just Estelle with like wolf/cat ears. She's just
Well, I appreciate.
She's just punch girl. That's it. What does she do? She just punches first, asks questions later. She's
she's cool as hell.
She's the most one-track person in the entire game. It's just is it an adventure? Can we get treasure from it? Can I punch it? That's it. There's nothing going on upstairs besides those 3 things. It's just, can I punch it? Is it treasure? Can we go on an adventure? Nothing else matters. Oh, and motorcycles. That's it. She likes motorcycles. Yep.
Well, I appreciate both your input. It's okay to be wrong because we all know that the best units and the best. I
would say it's funny actually because like Cosmic knows this from the early days. If you watch my CZN stuff, you know this. I've been like the biggest champion of Magna since like the first, like since the game came out, and she has consistently been considered like terrible because like Tank Down is considered this like god awful playstyle even in CZN, and you guys already know that's like my preferred playstyle in even in E7. And like it feels like finally, I mean to be fair, there were a couple of buffs in there and some new modes, but like it feels like finally the community is like, okay, Magna's actually kind of good. Like it felt like it took like forever for people to come around to the fact that like Magna was good. We all know. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Good. No. Magna.
I was just saying like I was out here clearing everything with Magna, and they're just like, yeah, character still sucks. I'm like, but I don't die. I kill everything. What do you mean she sucks? Well, bro, I cleared it in 5 turns or whatever, and it's like, okay, so I did it in 8. It's slower, but who cares? Like I have way less risk than you.
I just think it's I think it's just a no-brainer that the best boy Lightning Dingo himself, Hugo would be my pick to have in the game. Just the interactions, having him like have discussions with Ruzid and Cartouche would be freaking amazing. And how can both of you guys call yourselves freaking CZN enjoyers and not want to turn the Epic 7 art team loose on Daisy Duke Shorts herself?
Hey, look,
because I'm still salty what they did to Damage Over Time and what they did to Agony. I will die on that hill. So
yeah, I'm right there with you. Like, I have tried. Like, it's so apparent now, especially after Arabella, that this character is just like they should just buff this character. Like Agony got thrown in the gutter for Cassius's sins.
Yep.
Yeah,
I just always liked Tressa. I liked her story. I like her attitude. I think she's a fun unit. But yeah,
she's a fun.
I agree, and that's not just because I had. That's not just because I had Dingo early on. Tressa and Hugo was an insane power couple in the early days of the game.
Yeah, like Hugo is definitely still one of the best characters, and Cassius is still one of the best characters. But because of Tressa's interaction with those characters, she got gutted. So she went from being like a top tier to me personally, I have her as the second worst character in the game right now. Yeah. I really think she should get buffed though. She's super fun, but her base damage is just too low, and Agony just needs a total rework. It's so bad right now. And with Arabella's release, it's even more apparent how bad Agony is.
Yeah, I mean, there's potential. There's so much potential for future collabs. I really do hope the CZN merger goes really well with Epic 7 so that we can see further cross populations. We can see more Epic 7 characters in the CZN universe and more CZN characters in the Epic 7 universe. I think it's got a great deal of potential. Serenial, holy crap. And for those of you who are saying, how could I not pick Arabella? It's easy. I don't want my channel demonetized. That's why I didn't pick Arabella.
Hold on. We should take the screenshot of so you can actually click on my how to play Arabella video that I just released earlier today.
No, I don't want my channel demonetized. You do you.
No, just trust me, man. I put up the Renoa shield of safety.
Should I trust him, guys? I mean, I did some awful things to Sue with the screenshots back in the day, and he might be playing the long game on me here.
No, you're 100% fine. You'll have a laugh at it. How to play? Yeah, I just put up my Arabella guide.
That thumbnail's freaking choice, dude. The placement of your lettering.
oh yeah.
Doing a lot of heavy lifting there. It's all right.
Yep.
I mean, they're heavy, so yeah, okay. But yeah, no, it's like seriously, just click the video. I'm telling you, you'll have a laugh at it. Just click it. No, yeah.
So I was like, God.
Yeah. So as I said, yeah.
That's freaking amazing, Sue.
The whole video is like this. The whole video is like this. I was like, I need Renoa to shield everyone's eyes.
Renault is protecting us, guys.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this character is like, what if we tried so hard to be as gooner as possible? Like, this character is just absurdly, like, yeah.
Yeah, even Nikkei looked at this and went, God damn.
Like I say, it's kind of crazy. You can, if you go to the start of the overview, it's even funnier. Yeah, the start of the overview, the start of it, it's like 1 minute in exactly.
You don't use thumbnail. Oh, there we go.
No, that's Epiphany. I want overview.
Oh my God.
It's the start of it, yeah. So, we even need that. We even need the Renoa guard of safety here.
This friggin' Renoa going through trauma.
So yeah, there you go. I hope you guys had a good laugh.
Good stuff. Hey guys, go check out the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Sue makes great guides.
Yeah, this is a long one. Look, I had some fun. I threw in some probably less than tasteful jokes into this. That one's coming up in a second.
Hey, it looks like Live Aid Girl up here just saw Arabella for the first time.
Yeah, no, this character, I'm letting you know that her animation's coming up in a second, so you will get a face.
Okay, well, we Sue love your content, but we're dipping out.
Yeah, I said you'll get a face full of, you know,
Yep.
bouncy goodness if you don't bounce out of there. Yep.
All right, guys.
I thought Serenial was dangerous, man. Like, remember Cosmic, you have the mat. I was gonna say you have the play mat.
No, I did that shit as a giveaway because I will not have that.
Oh yeah.
But the holiday lobby artwork was that was.
Yeah, I thought that I really thought Serenial holiday artwork was the limit, and then I saw the Arabella one, and I was like, oh no. The Arabella art is extremely detailed, with lots of various liquids.
Yeah.
Crank, the answer is yes.
Really
the answer is always yes.
And they really got to make sure they have those beauty marks and the selective of places to.
I blame Vivian and Kisei for that.
Okay, guys. One last thing I will give you here is over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try to put it together this weekend, but it's kind of busy. But we're going to be doing a giveaway for a very nice CZN desk pad. So if you want your chance to win this, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Contest details will be forthcoming, but you can get a little bit of Renoa on your desktop.
Well, okay, while you have that, I just want to let it be known. So this playmat that I've been showing off all stream, I'm giving this one. Yeah, I'm giving not this specific one, but the same exact Hidamari mat. I don't know when I'm going to be doing that, but yeah, if you want to win the Hidamari mat, I've got one of those to give away. So yeah, we'll figure out. The Hidamari mat is massive, by the way. It takes up roughly 70 or 80% of my desk. It is ginormous.
Well, if you win my mat, you will also get Yuki and Magnus stickers along with the desk pad. What you got now, Sue?
Sealed packs of official Chaos Zero Nightmare cards come with mine.
God, I gave all of mine to Jello. GG, Sue wins. All right, guys. Chat. Do I ship outside the U.S.? I will for the contest, yes. Please don't win if you live in Australia, but even if you do, I'll send it there.
Email the Serenial mat to Sweden, so that was a fun $65 bill, but we made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the very first giveaway that I ever did, somebody from Germany won it, and I think it was $90 to ship it to them.
As long as you're not in an embargoed country that I'm not legally allowed to ship to, I'll send it anywhere in the world. Chat, any last minute questions for our two CZN podcasters and Sue, who also plays Epic 7 once in a while?
Hey, I'll be playing it Friday and Saturday. People always ask me that. Look, it's not a secret. I hated the current RTA format. There's no PvE content. I don't play Arena. What did people want me to do on stream?
If it is a place on this planet that I am legally allowed to send it, I will send it there. It's a giveaway. If it costs me $150 to ship it to you and you win, I'll be a little salty about it, but I will send it to you. Don't sweat it.
Somebody asked, there's two questions I saw. One, someone said, can we update our new player guides for CZN? I updated mine relatively recently. I have a new player guide. It's current as of Adelheid. Adelheid or Tenebria. I don't really know how much more recent you can ask me to be than that. That's 2 character releases ago. So maybe you missed it. The other one was, who would we want from E7 in CZN? Come on, guys. What 2 characters you think I'm gonna say? What's
DJ and Arcetti? They must suffer like we did.
It's the same 2 girls I always pick. Can't be Luna. All right, well, you'd be wrong. It's Luna. It's Luna and Sermia. Luna and Sermia. It's always Luna and Sermia. I don't
Let's
know.
go.
I don't know if Cosmic has any. I don't know if you've played enough to have like a pick.
Not enough to have like a super favorite or anything, no.
If I had to like guess who I think the characters will be, it'll be either like Mercedes and Vivian or like Mercedes and Luna. I think are probably the ones that would most likely pick. I'll tell you right now, it's not going to be Raz. I know he's the main character. It's not going to be Raz. It's not going to be Krau. It's not going to be Aki or K. We already have Kara, but like I'm letting you know, it's not going to be a guy. It's just
No
not
men
happening.
allowed.
Yeah, that people are jokingly calling the game Chaos Zero Males.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, because they literally just, even though everybody wants guys, they just don't release guys. It's like, because Korea doesn't want male characters at all, and the rest of the world, including Japan, like Japan really wants male characters. They just, it's like, I don't envy SG because it's like they're getting like a lot of vitriol thrown at them from the Korean community over making sure that the game stays with no new male characters, and the rest of the world is like, WTF, like, have you seen Straze? Have you seen Nodos? Those guys are cool. We want those.
Social Link asked a question about DJ's crystals ignoring extinction. We don't think that they will. We think that revive block and extinction both work because the skill specifically says the unit has to die and then it's revived as a crystal. So units like Hecate that say block revive should stop it from being revived as a crystal, and skills like extinction that says when a unit dies it blocks revive should stop her from being able to revive those crystals. Now, we won't know until testing comes up because we've seen mistranslations before. So we won't know for sure, but right now, revive, block, and extinction do seem to be your best chance to counter that monstrosity.
Okay.
All right. Cosmic, you are the GOAT. Thank you so much for being with us on today's podcast. Everybody click on Cosmic's name in the title and push that follow, like, and subscribe button, and make sure you keep abreast of everything Cosmic does, especially if you're considering joining Epic 7. There are joining CZN. There are a few streamers that you could follow who will teach you more about the game with better guides and more content. So make sure you give him a shout out. And I'm_Sue. Make sure you guys click on his name, like, follow, and subscribe to I'm_Sue, especially so you can catch his new player guides for CZN that are clearly coming out next week. Awesome, Sue. Yep. Thanks for doing that for everybody.
Wrap that up. Thank you.
You guys take a victory lap. Tell me about what you're doing, what your projects are, or at least say something exciting for the community, because it is 1 in the morning, and I need to get up early and pull for this great disaster unit DJ.
I might do a CZN stream tomorrow for just like Arabella games, but like otherwise the main things you could look forward to. Friday night I should probably be streaming E7, same with Saturday. I have no plans for my birthday this weekend, so if you're around, I'll be streaming. Come hang out with me. Would love to have you. Help make my milestone birthday somewhat exciting.
Awesome. Cosmic?
Yeah, and for me, just working on through some sortie challenges. I updated my build guides document for CZN, and then next week is kind of an off week. As a lot of people might know, I'm actually looking to find a second game to hopefully fill the downtime.
Excuse me.
Because the second and third weeks are always kind of rough, but I play Grand Blue Fantasy on the side. I've been working on my Odious raids in the background this entire time, so if you know, you know, but I will probably be grinding just some Grand Blue Fantasy next week on stream while we wait for Olga's release the following week after that. But I mean, we have a lot of new gacha games that are coming out. There's Gamescom going on literally right now. And I know a lot of people are excited for either like Roko Kingdom looks really cool, which is a new like animal collector, like Pokemon open world style game. Anata got confirmed for January 15th of next year. A lot of excitement for that. And the quick shout out that I'll give out, because just, showing my boomer age of this one, Brave Frontier Origins is going to be last.
Oh, wow.
Brave Frontier is coming back next year. So the old
I know that one. I know that.
team-based game is finally coming back that I am legitimately excited about. So
Bro,
that's
what-
sometime
what?
2027. But
Brave Frontier was what, 2014? 2015?
yeah, like 20 something around. I think it was like even 2013.
Yeah, earlier, I think. Yeah.
That's like
way
a-
long ago.
That's one of the OG gotcha games, bro. Like I started, my first gotcha game was Puzzle and Dragons, and like
Same.
Holy shit.
Gimmicks was as well. Gimmicks was as well. That's how Gimmick and I bonded. First time I met Gimmick, he was like, yo, I played Guilty Gear. It's a pretty legit game. Like, what other games you could do? How'd you get into gotcha? I was like, Puzzle and Dragons. And he was like, no way. Because he also played it. And he's like, who's your main? And I was like, oh, like, you know, I really liked Corinne in that game. And I liked, you know, Dark Metatron. And Rod Dragon was pretty cool. But, like, I'm most well known for playing Kali. And he's like, are you the insane guy that made all the Kali guides on Reddit? And I was like, yes. And he goes, fuck. He's like, yeah. So that's, yeah. I loved Pad. If Power Creep ruined that game, if Power Creep didn't ruin it, I would still be playing it to this day.
It's still going, man. I'm still shocked every time, and they just have a billion collabs keeping that shit around.
Yeah,
But yeah,
dude,
Dark Meta all the way. That's where I was at.
Yeah, let's go. Another Dark Metatron player.
I myself, the only exciting thing I've got going on is, you know, I'll probably do an early stream to pull for DJ, and then I'm going to probably go dark the rest of Thursday. Got some videos to make, some sleep to catch up on. But Friday, I do plan on going hard on the new RTA mode. We'll do a long stream, have some special stuff for that. Can't go into details, but make sure you guys follow and hang out with us. It's going to be a good time. And Cosmic, when you do decide to give Epic 7 a try, I got one little bit of advice for you, and that's this.
Perennial? I wish that was true, because if it was true, I'd be the best.
All right, guys, thank you all for being here for our post-maintenance podcast. This wraps it up. The game should be back live in about another 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours. They usually come up a little bit early. I will not be up in 3 hours to pull for the unit, but I will see you guys tomorrow. For those of you who are pulling extra early, I wish you the best of luck chasing your Lizette, and that's all I got. So let's find somebody to raid into. Sue, while I'm looking for somebody to raid, I don't know, do a dance, sing a song, entertain the chat.
Just guys, just look at the alb that keeps tripping in the top right-hand corner. Isn't she precious?
I'm gonna take a minute to tell everyone, as I always do, stay hydrated, take care of yourself. Did you take your medication today? Did you eat something? If not, I'm coming for you. So drink your water. Okay, got my plug in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I need to hydrate more, man. Like I have been kind of neglecting sleep, food, water a lot lately. So I'm trying to rehydrate myself. I can definitely tell I've been dehydrated. This thing I was drinking pretty much the entire time is like 99% water. It's one of those like you put the little like flavor drops in it. So.
All right, guys, we're going to go over and visit Mr. Light E7. He is actually going to looks like he's going to chill out until maintenance is over. So if you got any questions about where the game is heading, he is a wealth of information, one of the best PvP players in Epic 7. Everybody go say hi to Light himself, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Remember, every single one of you, be good, or at least be good at it. Take care. Bye. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.